All right, guys, what's going on? First of all, welcome. Andy will be here soon. It's Tuesday night. Can you guys even hear me? Can you please let me know in the chat if you can even hear me? Because he's got all of our equipment. He's got our camera. This is my phone I'm on. He's got our Rodecaster. He's got everything because we're trying to get OBS. And hopefully you guys can hear us. Can you guys hear? Please tell me if you can hear me. He's trying to get OBS on our MacBook so we can start Glam and Drams back up again. So he has to have all the equipment that we have for that. And I'm on my wireless mic and my phone. That's what I've got tonight. I hear Josh loud and clear. Perfect. All right, good. So this is working then. Good. What's going on, guys? Andy will be here. Again, we're back on Tuesday nights, hopefully moving forward. Andy's kids have volleyball on Tuesday nights till about 8:30. So he's going to be joining us from home. He doesn't get home till about 9:30, 9:45. We'll be here like in an hour. So we have fun. We have a whole hour without Andy. Just me and you. How awesome is that? I'll go through the chat in a second. I'll have to look this way a lot because I can't see the screen on my phone, which is all the way over there, you guys. So big announcement. It is coming. Once Andy gets here, we've got our next barrel pick, guys. If you're a Patreon member, you may have gotten clues that we dropped yesterday where Andy was. I think some of you got it. We're super excited about it because this is a barrel pick that there's only 6 of, and nobody else really is getting this. So super excited for that. Well, once Andy gets here, I'll let him unveil it and talk about it, and we'll sip on the samples over here. I'm also going to do, before he gets on, a vertical of Jack 12 Batch 3 versus Jack 14. So lucky enough to score Jack 14 here locally at Whitey's. And then our great Patreon member, Cotter, he found a 12, and we traded for a 12. So Cotter, if you're watching this, thank you, brother. He also gave us a beautiful Seagrass 16-year, which I've never had and is amazing as well. I'm also going to go through tonight my top 5. I did a video on this. My top 5 plus 2 whiskeys that I've purchased in 25 so far. We're about a third of the way gone, so that's what we're doing today. So let me go to the chat. We're going to try to kill time with Andy. And then later on, there's a poll up. I want to show some clips. We are going to play music, but I want to show clips from David Lee Roth recently went live on stage in Maryland at M3 Rock Festival. And it was interesting, to say the least. I'll say this. If you've seen clips, maybe you haven't, we'll show up tonight once Andy gets on. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but it's not Diamond Dave. I mean, he's 70 years old. He sounded better vocally. I had very low expectations. I'll leave it at that. But also, AC/DC is now out there. I've heard some clips. I got to tell you, Brian Johnson, it's hard, man. Band sounds tight, but I don't know, Brian. Guns N' Roses out there over in Asia. I just listened to a clip today from 2 days ago. I love Guns N' Roses. One of my favorite bands of all time. Axl Rose sounds like Mickey Mouse singing. I'm not kidding you. I'll play you the clips later on. Mickey Mouse. I don't know what he's doing. He never was the greatest vocalist, but come on, Axl. And then who was the other band and then also at M3, Rat basically reunited with Warren DeMartini on guitar and Stephen Pearcy singing. And they also have Cavazo, that basically the old Quiet Riot and also Rat guitar player as well. It's basically 3/5 of Rat with Blas Elias. So anyway, comment. Who would you want to see in today's, like today, not back in the day, but today, one of those 4 would you see? AC/DC, David Lee Roth, Rat, or Guns N' Roses? I'm interested. I didn't have a choice for none of the above, so you have to pick one. All right, let's go to the chat. We'll waste some time. Mark was in first. Mark, what's going on? Yes, guys, the announcement will come. Again, if you're a Patreon member, you probably already know, but it is about our next barrel pick. I still don't have, we thought We thought Evernorth was coming this week. I don't think it is because we haven't received the links or the bottles yet. That's going through Bourbon Outfitter. It's a new distributor for us. But they said it would be in DC this week. We would get everything, and possibly by Friday, the Evernorth single barrels would be ready to go. It's Tuesday. We haven't received anything yet. So as soon as we know, you'll know. It still could be Friday, but it's going to take a big turnaround time because we've got to get the bottles. We've got to get tasting notes. We've got to get up. I got to tell you, I don't think it's going to be Friday, but it's soon. That is our next 2 single barrels, the rye and the bourbon from Evernorth. Those will be our next to hit Patreon. And then I think it'll be Pursuit United Diamond Dave double oaked bourbon. Let's see. Who else is here? Andy will be here later, so don't worry about it. Tim Cornet is here. Good to see you, Tim. Show me the proof. What's up, buddy? How are you? Happy Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, yesterday. You guys celebrate Cinco de Mayo? I had tacos today. I'm a day late, I guess. And margaritas tonight, so whatever. Tony C's in the house. Hey, Luke, toasted tonight. Nice. I think you traded for that, right? That'll be in one of my lists coming up. That toasted batch 4 is amazing. Corvette Trey's in the house. Discovery 12. Guys, when is Discovery 13 coming out? 12 was like one of my favorite whiskeys of last year. Have you guys, maybe I should have seen this, but I haven't seen when Disco 13's coming out. I think I saw something about what it was, and I can't remember what it was now. Guys, in the chat, when is Disco 12 coming out, and what is it? What are the parameters of Disco 12? Like, what is it? I think I've read it somewhere a while ago. Def Leppard with their new album is not on the list. No, Def Leppard is not on the list. CGP, Corey, what's going on, brother? In the chat, good to see you. Again, Corvette Trey. Corvette, hope I like. Yeah, you'll like it. Sweet Cindy. Oh, Andy loves Sweet Cindy and her 80s rock. I'm curious. GNR, the most overrated band in history. Like the first album, that's all they had. Sweet Cindy, no wonder you and Andy get along so well. I vehemently disagree. Overrated means that they weren't as good as they are. And I think Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 also have some amazing songs on it. I even think the first album, GNR Lies, not the first album, but that actually has some great tunes on it too. After that, totally agree with you. But I think they have four albums that can stand up, and they have enough hits to say they're not the most overrated band in history. Good Lord. But that's a debate for another night, Cindy. I'll agree to disagree right there with you. But Andy would agree with you. Jason Himmons in the house. What's up, Jason? Good to see you, buddy. Just going through, guys. Hold on. JG. Yeah, JG. Josh. Yeah, that's me. Josh, loud and clear. Sugar Kitty. Meow. Sugar Kitty. I've still got to send you, because you like Scotch so much. Not that this is a Scotch, and I know you didn't get it, but our OC number 5 pick from Glens Creek, because I really would love to hear what you think of it, because it is like smoky barbecue in a glass with other good things. It's not like Scotch, like peated Scotch, but I think it's got. I think if you like Scotch, you would love this, and I know you love Scotch. So I'll try to remember this week to send you a sample of that OCD number 5. That reminded me. Mike Myers in the house. What's up, Rockstar? Yes, Dickel pick. Yeah, you guys want to do a Dickel? I think Jason's doing a Dickel pick. I don't actually mind Dickel. The higher age, higher proof is not bad to me. But whatever. We're not doing a pick of that. Tim Cornet. You guys should look at Mondays at 9 since Kieran and David. Dude, Dan goes at 9. I mean, there's always somebody going. I know the junkies are on right now. I don't know what to do. We don't know. I think we're returning Tuesdays. It's just, I don't know. Mondays didn't feel right. Dan goes live on Mondays. I know the junkies go live, but whatever. It is what it is. We love the junkies. I know it's, I don't know. Drinking the Cathedral tonight. Trey, I have not had the Cathedral. I saw Dan's review on it. He said it was good, but didn't know if it was worth. I think he said not worth possibly the hype around it. Am I wrong in that? Is that what Dan said about the Cathedral? I think it is. Nick Ottman's in here. Let's go. That's right. Oh, there's Frank. Frank was sipping on last night on Patreon. He showed Drifting Drams coffee, some kind of latte with Drifting Drams coffee, a cigar, and some kind of dessert. Looked like pretty pure heaven. So there you go. Get your Drifting Drams. I got my Drifting Drams order in the mail this week, so I've been drinking that. So, guys, if you don't know Drifting Drams, somebody in the chat put their link. It's Katie and Ethan Turk and their coffee business. What's up, Turp? Living. Jason Hinman in the house. What's the most you paid for Jack Daniel's 14? I paid $1.99 for it. There it is. I'm going to do a review of this very soon. I'm going to compare it to 12, this year's batch. I say 250. Yeah, 250. That's what I pay for. It's the best whiskey I've had this year. I bought this year. I'm going to go through my top 5 so far, and that's number 1. So there you go. That's the most I would pay for it. I think that's I mean, listen, I got it for $199. I thought I was getting a good deal. If you get it anywhere around there, I think you got to buy it. It's that good. Even if you're not a big Jack Daniel's fan, I think it's going to translate. Now, there is some debate whether 12 is better than 14. And I think some people might think that, and I don't think I like 12 better than 14, but I'm going to do them side by side. I have not done that yet. So we'll see. I don't know. But there he is, Nashville Mac. What is a Mac? Mac has a YouTube channel out. I saw that the other day. Mac, what is it called? Mac Attack. Mac, and what is the other guy on your channel? Nashville Mac. Put the link to your YouTube channel. Let everybody go check you out and subscribe. I loved it. You guys had a live stream. You talked about your pick at Chattanooga and all the other picks that the other guy has gone on, and you're going to Good Times to do a pick. It was actually quite good. They just started out, guys. Give them some love. Nashville Mac, put the link to your channel. Hopefully you're a mod. If not, somebody else do it. I can probably, can I make you a mod? Is Nashville Mac a mod is the question. Let me see. I don't think he is. That way, Mac, let me make you a moderator. Hold on. That way you can post things. Add as a moderator. Perfect. Sure. Do whatever you want, Mac. Oh, gosh, there's a lot of people that aren't moderators that probably should be. Gandhi, you should be a moderator. I haven't done this in a while. I used to make every Patreon member a moderator. Ugh. Sorry, guys. I've slacked on this. I'm not going to do this tonight because I'm by myself, but there you go, Mac. You should be able to put the link in your chat to your new chat, and I'm way behind on chat. I'm sorry. I'll get through this. Dave Vogelson, Diamond Dave, it's coming, man. Pursuit Double Oak should be following a week after we do the Evernorth. Should be that. So, or maybe a week and a half. It won't be long. Put it that way. So Jack Daniel's 14 for $5. Yeah, at that price, yeah, you pass it. I mean, even at 300, I don't think I would do it. When it gets below 300, that's when I'd start seriously considering dropping the coin for it. But anything above 300, I'd say 250 is really. But I mean, if you saw it for 275, am I really going to quabble about $25? Probably not. I'm probably going to buy it. So now I've talked myself up to anything below 300. I don't know. It's like Russell's 15. If I saw it for $299, I'm buying it. It's kind of the same with the Jack Daniel's 14. It's that good. So I don't know. Josh, your phone is better than your regular setup. Is it really? It might be. It probably is. I wouldn't doubt it. We need to get a new camera. So that's good to know. But my phone's going to eventually die because I've got the mic plugged in to my phone. So I'll have to move over to this soon. That'll be great. There's Jason. What's up, Jason? How you doing, buddy? Paul P's in the house. I was just Jason. Jason just dropped 2 of those buff turkeys, man. Good God. Did anybody in our chat get the Mash and Journey Augusta? Right? His buff turkey picks. Oof, they went quick. I did not get them. Eric Thompson, what's up, brother? Ooh, Shinedown. I used to love Shinedown. That's another band that's still out there. I bet you that's a great concert. I think I saw Shinedown back in the day. But God, it's been a while. Y'all skip those shows. I'd rather see Gandhi and Dave do it karaoke. All right, fair enough. I can't blame you with that. I passed on seeing AC/DC in Vegas. I was out there for work. I was exhausted, but they were out there the Friday I was out there, and I don't know. Tickets were like for the nosebleeds, like $250, and I was like, I don't know. I don't feel like dropping it. And honestly, it's great, but Brian Johnson's does not sound good. Damn Junkies. The Junkies are awesome. I see Def Leppard in August. I say fair. There you go. That's not on the list though, JG. What's up, Jeremy Drinks? Good to see you. Gilbert, did you get the package I sent you? Hopefully you got it, or it's on its way. Hopefully, actually, you probably haven't. You're on the West Coast. That package should be coming, I think, Thursday to you, so you'll get all your samples. So I can't wait for you to see what you think about the old line too. I put some old line in there from our picks, the rum and our malt to the night. There's Gandy Road. Good to see you. All right, I'm sorry. I'll get through this because I want to go through my top 5 so far. Who is coming? There's Katie Turk, part of the Chattanooga pick team. There you go. Haven't heard anything on that, but that'll be coming quick too because that's already bottled. We're going to try to space these out as best we can, but we're going to have rapid fire and picks, guys. It's going to be the 2 Evernorth picks, the bourbon and the rye, which they're going to be priced really good. It's fantastic stuff. I mean, 6-year Green River, 21% rye bourbon, and then the 7-year 51% rye MGP. Yes, they're so good. And then Pursuit United Double Oak Bourbon, Diamond Dave Double Oak, the first pick Diamond Dave ever did. And then it'll be Chattanooga. Those will be the order. And then we'll talk about tonight what possibly could be coming next that Andy was just in Kentucky for. T-Rob's in the house. What's up, T-Rob? How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. What are you working out today, T-Rob? The biceps, the lats, chest, legs. I worked out today. I picked up my fermenter. If anybody saw on Patreon, I brewed beer today. This weekend, I'm sorry. I picked it up and moved it to the other side of the room because it was a little bit too warm over there, so I moved it over by the door to get cooler. That was my workout. 5-gallon buck fermenter, moving it. That's what I did. That's my workout. At my age, that's all I need. Although T-Rob's probably as old as I am, and he's pumped. Paul P's in the house. There's Sweet Cindy again. What is she? She says, I'm not. All right, let me read this now. I'm behind on the chat. I'm not that. It's not that GNR is not a great band. Listen to Seattle. That's all they play. UFO and Foghat have a lot more classic hits than GNR. I'll completely disagree with both of that, but that's okay. And neither band is a phony R&R. Well, I agree with you. The phony R&R Hall of Fame. It's not really the Rock and Hall of Fame. It's the Music Hall of Fame, and even that's debatable. But I don't know. I love Guns N' Roses. I know I get bashed loud on here about it, and I don't think UFO and or Foghat can. You line up the hits to both of them, or at least the songs that I like. And again, admittedly, I'm not a UFO fan. I know a few Foghat songs, maybe 3. I like Guns N' Roses way more. I'm sorry, Cindy. Andy would agree with you on this. That's why I think you and Andy have this kindred spirit, and he loves you so much. We're not going to love each other so much because I cannot agree with that. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can have my NBC. What is this? Natural Barrel 20. What? I can have what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, what are you I don't know what you're talking about there, Mac. But did you post yet? Isn't it like Mac and Jack or something like that? What is your channel called again? Put it in the chat for crying out loud. People go check it out and subscribe to it. It was quite, actually, your production better than ours. It was really good. Your live stream was really good. Jeremy, what's going on? Wednesday would be best. Well, Wednesdays wouldn't be best. Jason goes on Wednesdays. Well, how would that be best? I mean, listen, any day we go, somebody's going to go. So we're going back to Tuesdays, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Tim Cornet, been on the West Side State since Thursday. I have some family friends. And I believe, by the way, Katie, you guys got the Chattanooga single barrel that you were part of the pick team on that we have. So the cool thing about that, and I mentioned this on Patreon, is that Drifts and Drams took that barrel, and I believe they're aging some kind of coffee bean in it. So 21090 Patreon members will get exclusive first access to those beans that are coming out of our single barrel. How cool is that? So we'll figure something out with that when they're ready to be sold through Drifting Drams, and our Patreon members will get exclusive access, at least first access to it. I don't know how much you put in those barrels, Katie and Ethan, but I believe we talked about that, doing that. So that'll be a cool little perk, taking the single barrel from the Chattanooga single barrel we have and making it into something else, which is these amazing coffee beans from Drifting Drams. So stay tuned for that. Katie, how long does that process take? Like, how long do you age those beans in that barrel? And my other question is, are beans in that barrel already? Curious about that. All right. Hey, Bourbon School, what's up? Cheers to you, buddy. Good to see you. I'm just looking for new people now. There's Drifting Drams, right? That's Drifting Drams. There you go. Perfect. I can't wrap my head around JD being that good. All right. Well, I mean, Mark, are you not a Jack Daniels fan? I mean, this has zero. The 14 has absolutely zero banana to it. It does not taste like what you think of Jack Daniels whiskey. The 12 has a tinge, I think, of a banana bread note, but it's still not that it's not banana forward. And the great thing I think about the 14, and I'll get to this when I'll do it in a second, I don't think it's over oaked at all. And that leads me to believe that this thing can go, I think they're doing an 18-year and then a 21-year. Is that correct? I think that's in the plans. This can be aged longer and it not be over oaked. So that's really good, I think. So I don't know. If you're not a Jack Daniels fan, I guess don't pay the price for it, but I think you're missing out because it doesn't taste to me like what you think Jack Daniels whiskey tastes like. That's just me. I got it on Friday for $192. That's better than me. I got $199. I mean, that's an automatic buy at that price. You've got to get it. I can't imagine you'd be disappointed. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. I mean, I've seen other people talk about how good it is as well. So I think it certainly is. What's the tasting notes on the Wild Turkey 101 Delta? Is that the 8-year? Haven't had it yet. Don't know. I think somebody's sending me that though. And I think it just is starting to drop here in Maryland. But somebody, Tim Erickson, I think, one of our Patreon members. No. Is it Corey? Corey, you got me a 101, right? I got to pay you for that. I think he's sending it to me across the country. So I'll have that soon. I'll let you know. Sorry. There's the man, the myth, the legend, Joe Graves. Joe, I'll give you a sample Jack 14 if you want. Come on over, buddy. That's going to be my giveaway tonight. I'll get to the giveaway in a second. There it is. It's Hack and Mac on YouTube. So guys, just type that in, Hack and Mac, and Nashville Mac, or Brett. He is half of Hack and Mac. Great name. Better than ours. Go check him out. Mac, I think you go live at some point, or I don't know if there's a certain day, but you've had 2 live streams. I don't know what else you expect or you're going to be doing for the channel. If you're doing reviews together, I know you live in different places, or you're just doing live streams and podcasts. That's cool. But I thought you guys were really good for your second one. I mean, it's really good. Not be your 10th one. Jack Daniel 12 is all right. So Tariff says Jack Daniel 12 is greater than 14. I paid $170 for it. It's not worth $400. Are you talking about 14 or 12 that you paid $170 for, Tariff? Which one? And again, I can see how people would say Jack Daniel's 12 is better than 14. I don't think that's the case, but I'm going to do it tonight side by side, and we'll see. But I mean, listen, if I saw Jack Daniel's 12 for $170, I'd buy that for sure. $170, yes. I know the MSRP is at like $95, but I mean, I definitely play. I think I pay $170 for it. It's really, really good. I got for $50. I'm way behind on chat, I think. I'm sorry, guys. I'll try to get through all this. Thanks, don't watch. It's not terrible at all. That's not true, Mac. It's actually really good. The production's really good. I don't know if you do it or your buddy does it, but it's quite good. Go check them out. Give them a subscribe. Come on. I love that you're doing a channel. I think that's really cool. All right. I'm trying to get to the end of this damn chat. I'm just never going to get through everybody. All right, screw it. I'm thirsty. It's 23 minutes in. I'm sorry if I missed all your chats. There's Independent Joe I just saw because I moved it till the end. Can't complain about the price too much at 14. I think it's really good. JD pick is just as good for. Well, I mean, certainly some JD picks are really good, so I can't argue with that either. That's true. It is half the price. I don't think you're getting 14-year-old cash strength Jack Daniels though. But I mean, certainly some single barrels I'm sure can be just as good. So since we're talking about it, here is Jack 12. All right, there we go. We'll pour that first. That'll be on my right. So don't let me forget this, guys, because it's in the My Bourbon Journey Kenzie glass. There you go, My Bourbon Journey. And then in the Maryland Heritage Series Kenzie is the Jack 14. Now this is batch 3. This is this year's batch 12. I know everybody says batch 1 is the best of that. I never had batch 1 of Jack 12. But let's start off with first a little palate cleanser. There we go. All right, in the chat, who has had these? I know some people are talking, they've gotten them. Who has had 12? Who has had 14 as well? And what do you think about them? Is one better than the other? If you've only had one, tell me what you think. Again, I'm going to give away samples of both of these. tonight. So there'll be 2 giveaways. One will be for this. You'll get a sample of, actually you can get 2 samples, 3 samples. And you can pick at the end, every $5 super chat, you get a Jack 12, batch 3, Jack 14, and a great friend, Patreon member, Cotter. Look at this, guys. I've never had a bottle of this. I've tasted it. It's fantastic. This is a Seagrass Gray Label. 16. I'll give you a nice sample of that as well. Oh, man, this is so good. Thank you, Cotter, for this bottle. I've never had it. I never really have seen it. And I know it's an expensive bottle, so really appreciate that. So we'll get a sample of that. That'll be 1. And then my top 5 plus 2. So my top 7 so far of 27. And Jack 14 is in that. I didn't put Jack 12 in it because I just got this bottle. It probably would be in there. That'll be a different giveaway. A sample of each of my top 7 of 25. We'll go over that in a second. All right, so let's go into the Jack 12. Yeah, man. I mean, when you taste Jack Daniel's, Tennessee whiskey a lot, and the single barrel, I still get sometimes that banana note, which I like, but I don't get. Yeah, I mean, there's a nice sort of dark fruit and raisins and oak. Yeah, like a cookie dough. It's a sweet nose and it's a sweet palate on the palate. It's super viscous. Oh God, that's good. Wow. Yeah, it's like buttery toffee. And there is a hint of like banana bread mint palate. I mean, it's not overpowering. I don't get that at all in the 14. I'll get the 14 next. There is that sort of banana bread note mid palate. Oh God, that's good though. The finish is long on this too. Wow, hold on. Yeah, it's sweet. It's viscous. It's oily. There is on the finish, that pepperiness and like some baking spice that really, and the proof is just perfect, that 107 proof. It's super oily. I haven't done this back to back. I haven't done the 12 next to the 14. I've drank them on different days and I haven't done them back to back. So let me just have one more sip of this 12. Hold on. That's really, really good. Let me see what the chat's saying. What does he say? What's the number on the barrel bottle? Does it begin? You talking about this? Does it begin with the letter Z? What's the number? You mean what are you talking about? Sugar Kid, are you talking about this? I don't know what you're talking about. What does he mean? What's the number? It's bottle number 4095. I don't know what you're talking about. Is that what you're talking about? It does not begin with the letter B. I don't know I don't know what you're talking about. 138.82. I think it's from 2022. I think it's older. I think it's the 22 version of it. I think, but I don't know. Sorry. Yes, no, it does not belong with. It does not start with the letter Z. I will just. Oh, what's up, Keith? How are you doing, buddy? You need to message me and let me know how you're doing. We need to chat, and I hope you're on. Hope you're doing better. And I know you were going through some issues, so email me and let me know. But I can certainly, I would be glad to send you samples of these, Keith, if you're willing and able. Just message me. Just message me. I don't actually have the 10. Andy has an old 10, but I haven't gotten a 10 this year. Look, like I'm talking like it's okay. Somebody, I mean, if we get the 10, we get the 10. But all right, last sip on the 12. Yeah, buttery toffee. Yeah, mid palate. I'm getting that more now tonight than I did initially. I don't know why. Maybe it's opened up a little bit. A little bit of that banana bread, which I love. And then that baking spice and peppery note on the finish. And the finish is long. There's like caramelized brown sugar there too. Woof. Yeah. I mean, 12 is a monster in itself. And I love the proof point. Wow. And I can totally see why people might say it's better than 14. Let's see. I don't think it is, but let's see here. I don't know. Again, I didn't see the chat very well. This is hard to do when you're by yourself. I was able to get a 10 and 2. All right, here we go. Hold on. Dave says, I have all 4 batches of Jack 10, all 3 batches of batch 12, and batch 1 of 12 and batch 4 of what? JD 10 are my favorites. I had 14 in my hands, but they wanted 500 pounds. Okay, so Dave says that batch 1 of JD 12 and batch 4. So this year's Jack 10 are his favorites. That's interesting. I've heard that Jack 12 batch 1 is really, really good. I don't have it. I've never had it to compare it to this, but interesting. Jason says here, I've had all except Jack 14. It's my greatest white buffalo. I know, and that suck. I lucked into it. You know how I got this? Whitey's here locally. I said a few months ago, I pretty much buy all my whiskey at Whitey's now. I've made a relationship with the general manager. He knows me. I ask for certain things. If they get in, just call me if he can hold it or whatever. Just let me know when he gets in. I said, listen, Jack 14 is my number one. If you get it, I'm not saying hold it for me, but can you let me know when you get it? He got 2 bottles in and he got me. He said, how quickly can you get here? I said, I can get there. And I literally live 3 minutes away. I will be there in 3 minutes, and got it for $199. That's how I got it. So lucky. And then Cotter for the 12, we traded. He got this out in Hagerstown, Maryland, and had it and was gracious enough to trade something for it. And that's how I got the 12. So there you go. All right. Batch 14. I'm sorry. Jack 14, batch 1. Now, the proof on this is what I love. 126.3. I assume that's cash strength. I don't know, though. It doesn't say that anywhere on here. Oh, it does say. It does say. It says barrel proof. So it's barrel proof. It does say it on there. Scratch that. Oh, man. See, now the nose is complete. Yeah. See, I get more of the banana bread. Now I'm even getting on the nose a little bit as the glass is emptied. Batch 14 to me smells completely like richer and darker, like that sort of dark cherry and molasses on the nose. Oh, and even like tobacco, which you don't get in 12. I don't get any of those really notes on the nose and even the palate. But there is like a sweetness behind that, like a maple syrup on the nose. And you get that sort of spiced oak or charred oak. It's just, I mean, I could smell this all day long. I mean, this is amazing. I like to put this, I mean, it's a different profile, but put this up against Russell's 15. I think I like Russell's 15 better because I'm more of a Wild Turkey fan, but I think this would hold its own. So on the palate. Yeah. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, yep. She's chewy, all right. Yeah, I mean, it's viscosity is right there with 12. Maybe even more so. You can tell it's a bigger whiskey, right? Immediately. And the proof, I mean, listen, 12 is super viscous too, but you get like dark chocolate. Hold on. And that dark cherry and molasses, it's like a really deep and rich palate. There is, for me at least, 0 banana in Jack 14. I don't get it anywhere. I do get some nice like spiced oak, or I say it's like charred oak, I guess. That barrel char, I get that. Really nice. It's not over oaked. Hold on, going in again. Yeah, that dark cherry is prominent on the finish. And then, like again, on the nose, you had that like the tobacco and leather. It's really layered. Every time I go back to this, I kind of pick up some new things as well. They are completely different. I think it depends on what you like better. I think 12 may be a sweeter whiskey, and 14 is, I think, a more decadent, rich whiskey with a lot more layers to it. But that's just me. But I can see how people would say 12 is better than 14. It's just, I mean, guys, I don't know. It's fantastic. And again, like I said earlier, I think it's great because at 14 years, this is not over oaked. And if they're putting out an 18, I think you can get more oak into this and it not be, sort of tannic or over oaked. I think it's really good. So that's one giveaway tonight, guys. I will have a sample of Jack 12, Jack 14, and the Barrel Gray Label Seagrass 16 year. You'll get a sample of that too. I just opened this bad boy up. So there's are 3 fantastic whiskeys. That's that. So any questions? I'm neglecting the chat. What did I miss? Thank you for some of the super chats that have come through. Let me see here. Thank you to JG. Let's get this started. Really appreciate, buddy. You're in. And Corvette Trey. JG for president. Yeah, JG would be president. I'd vote for him. I'd vote for him. All right. I've had the Jack 12, T-Rob. Batch 1 and 3. Both were really good. So, T-Rob, what did you like better? Which did you like? Because, I mean, everybody said how great 12 was, Batch 1. I think Batch 3 is fantastic as well. Which do you like better and why? And how different are 1 and 3 in terms of flavor profile? Batches 1 and 3 for Jack 12. Because I've never had Batch 1. I didn't have it. I don't know where the hell I was. Big Daddy, what's going on? Hey, William Hawk. He was the big winner of the, thanks to LP, who donated the rum guns, our old line rum finished in port barrels. He won that. William, have you opened that bottle yet? And hopefully you have. And if so, how great is that bottle? How great is that rum? Man, anyway, congrats, buddy. Whiskey Habit, what's going on? I have all 3 JD12s. Been great. All right, again, the same question to you, Whiskey Habit. What is the best, and how does 1 and 3 compare? And like, how would you rank them for Jack Daniel's 12? I'm really curious about that. Not that I would know, but I'm curious what you guys say. All right, joining you with batch 12. Okay, I will watch an envy of. Okay, so I mean, Mac, I assume you love 12 as much as I do. Again, I would still give the slight edge to 14. I will say I'm about ready to go over my top 5 plus 2. Jack 12 would be in there if I had done that video before getting this. I just got this a couple days ago. So I'll tell you now, I'm going to tell you my top 5 plus 2 of 25 so far. Jack 12 would be in there if I redid this, but I'm not. I've already done the video. It is what it is. It probably will be in my end of year. I think so. I think some people might say this is their favorite whiskey of the year when it's all said and done. 12. I still think 14's better. That's just me. It's my preference. I mean, but again, I can see how you would say 12 might be preferred over 14. Listen, there's no losers here. There's seriously no losers. Oh, this is so good. All right. Wow. God damn, that's good. Jesus. I hope more. So I'll give away a sample of this. That'll be, if you win, you can pick what you want. Here's what the other thing is. I want to go over my top 5. What time is it? 9:37. Cool. All right. We'll do that. Let me move these over here a bit. Let me see. Let me look at the chat here real quick. I don't want to. Oh, thank you for all these super chats. Let's see. Gandy, thank you. Ron. Cheers, brother. You're in. Jeremy, thank you. There you go. $5 gets you in. There's 2 giveaways tonight. I'll get to the second one. So the first giveaway again is the Jack 12, Jack 4, Batch 3, Jack 14, and the Barrel Seagrass Gray Label 16-year, 130 points. Blah, blah, blah. It's from 2022. 130.82 proof bet. This thing is a monster of a rye. It's finished in all those different Martinique rum and Madeira. Oh, it's so good. Frank Miller. What's up, buddy? He says, haven't had any Jack Daniels yet. Look, all right, Frank. We got to get you some Jack Daniels 12 or 14, even a 10. I got to get you. Hopefully you win, Jack. Well, I hope everybody wins. I wish I had enough to give to everybody. All right, so that's that. Let me get into, so I did a video on my daily reviews where I did my top 5 plus 2. And this was before I had Jack 12, just letting you know. Again, Jack 12 would have been there. So my 2 honorable mentions so far. I love this bottle. This is the 13th Colony maple wood spiral finish. I mean, thank you to Robert Hayes who got me this. I love this bottle. I love it. Not that I don't know if I love the shape of the bottle, but I love the whiskey. So that is like my honorable mention. My other honorable mention, yeah, we love K-Luke. Batch 4 of the toasted bourbon. Whew, this is still available in shared pour and seal. I'm actually going to pour a little bit of this. I'm going to pour. Just hold 1 second. Oh, I've got the wireless mic on me. Look, can you hear me as I rinse out my glass? Am I still good? Let's see, how much do I have left? Oh, look at that, 81% on my phone. I'm still good. All right, I'm going to drink a little of this. How is K-Luke Batch 4 Toasted Bourbon still available on both sealbacks and shared pour? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to drink some of this right now as I go through my top 5 Why didn't this make this top 5? Well, you'll see. I think the ones that did make it just have a little bit more complexity to it. So there's my 2 honorable mentions for my top 5 so far. Will they make it to the top 10 at the end of the year? Probably not, but you never know. Nashville Mac, Chattanooga Pick Team represent. Yes, I mean, I can't wait to taste it. Still haven't tasted it yet, or did I? No, I haven't tasted it yet. Did I taste it yet? No, because Andy flew back, and I think Anthony Peters has it, and you guys were reviewing. I haven't tasted that pick yet. I have not tasted it yet. All right, Berg, $5. Thank you, buddy. And Brian, hey, what's up, Brian Toner? What's going on, man? Go Leafs. What's up, Brian? It's good to see you, man. All right, so there it is. So there's my honorable mention. All right, my number 5 so far from 2000 and that I purchased. I don't use any single barrels in my list. I never do single barrels. We pick single barrels. A lot of groups do single barrels. Single barrels are highly variable. I can't get all the single barrels that are out there. So I just always exclude single barrels from my top lists. Maybe I should do a top single barrels list. That might be a good thing to do. And then 2, no samples. So I get a lot of samples. Thank you, guys. I have a ton still to go through. I don't use samples. I have to actually have the bottle somehow. Basically buy the bottle. Buy or trade for the bottle. So that's that. Let's get this K-Luke batch 4 toasted. Oh, baby, God. Have you guys had batch 4 of this toast? I mean, if you haven't gotten it, go get it. Jesus. That is toffee goodness. All right. My number 5, Bomberger's PFG. Yeah, I mean, I just got this 7 days ago, about a week ago. Another great Patreon member. Thank you. I love it. Have you guys had Bomberger's PFG? So this will be the second giveaway. Actually, whoever wins first can pick whether they want the Jack 12, 14 sample plus the barrel Seagrass, gray label, 16 year, or my top 7 of 25 so far. So number 5, PFG. Number 4. Have you guys tried this from Jay West? Take. I'm really impressed with this blend. So this is Jay West's first he's got this brand out now, Reveries. The first blend that he has is the Raven. Now listen to this. It's got 9-year MGP. That's 75-21-4. And then he's got 10-year Kentucky bourbon. And he's got 14-year Kentucky bourbon. So that makes up this blend. I mean, there's some high age statement stuff in this blend, and it is absolutely beautiful. I'm curious, has anybody in the chat had this? Because I'm really impressed with what he did with this. I mean, I don't blend. I know a lot of people are starting to do that and are really good at it. Jay West is, at least off of this blend. He has to be super proud of this. It's sold out. I can't wait. And he has a lot of single barrels coming out. I'm more interested in his blending, these blends. I love blends. You know, I got to comment on the top list, this top list. He's like, all it is a bunch of NDPs and bottles that I can't get. Because you'll see, I don't know, the number 1 is Jack 14. But yeah, this isn't an NDP. I guess you can't get PFG and you can't get Jack 14. Is there something wrong with MDP? I mean, I was like, so you drink, I sent back the guy, I said, so you drink no NDPs, you're really missing out because the next one's an NDP. And I think this might be the best value whiskey I've tried this year. Yeah, because this is the Evernorth Night Stalker. Anybody try this? We've drank almost this whole bottle. We got this when Andy went with the pick team. I've stopped drinking it because I need some for the end of the year because this is definitely going to make our top list. It's number 3, Night Stalker 4. Holy shit, is this good? And Sean and Dan and Brandon, I mean, I don't know if Brandon is helping them blend, but Sean and Dan, this blend, and it was like, what, $69? It's the best value for sure I've had this year. And it's the number 1 value. It's number 3 overall. Night Stalker 4, amazing. Thank God Andy got this. Absolutely love this bottle. Love it. All right, there's my top 5, 4, and 3. What do you say? What's up, Mr. Pickle? Is that what your name? All right, I missed everything in the chat. I'm sorry. I'm going to come back to the chat. What did I miss? What's up, Sean? Where you been, buddy? I missed you, man. What did you say? No, because it was gone. Oh, so you are you talking about the no Raven for me, like Justin? Yeah, it sold out very quick. I know he has another one coming this month. So his next blend is coming out this month. Just you gotta subscribe to his Our Bourbon Club and be aware of that. Just go to Our Bourbon, and it's free to join. So you get the emails and get in for that. That's the only thing I tell you, Frank. And look at Shared Pour. It's going to be all over Shared Pour, but it will sell out very quickly. I'm sure his next blend will. Damn, what does he say? Damn, hit that. Yeah, I'm telling you, George, I wish you could try this. I can't wait for you guys to try our single barrels, but this is their blend, and I love that. They blended, what is in this blend? I can tell you. 8 and 11-year-old MGP and 6 and 7-year-old Green River. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's all it is, and it's beautiful. It's so good. National Max says Reveille's good. I've got 4 of them, and they're all good. I agree. So, Mac, you're talking about you have some of his single barrels as well. This was his first blend, though, right? This Raven, I think. I could be wrong. I think this was his first blend, and I'm sure the single barrels they have some really high age statement. I'm sure they're all hitters. I mean, no doubt. Night Stalker isn't all MGP. No. So I just said so. Dane, it is MGP. There is. No, actually, so there's 8 and 11-year-old MGP bourbon in it, and then 6 and 7-year-old Green River bourbon in it. So it's not all MGP. They blended it with Green River, which is probably a good thing to do. Then you just probably saw what I just said. Okay. Yep, there you go. Yeah, it's his first blend. That's what I thought. All right, I'm trying to go back. Unskinny Bop rocks. I'm missing the chat. I'm sorry. Is there any more super chats? I'm sorry. Robert, what's going on? Thank you for that, brother. You're in it to win it. Brian Toner. I don't know if I already got you. Corey, how long until your most recent batch of beer is ready? So that I'm calling it Summertime Girls Summer Ale. So I try to do a clone of Sam Adams Summer Ale. My next door neighbor wanted a nice, easy drinking sort of wheat summer ale. So I kind of figured out what the Sam Adams Summer Ale mash bill was, and they used grains of paradise and lemon zest. So I kind of figured it out. We'll see how close I am to it. It'll be ready. It's an ale. It's fermented like crazy. I think it'll be ready in 10 days. I love ales. Lagers take forever, but lagers taste so good. At least the ones I make. So 10 days, Corey. Playing music. As soon as Andy gets here, yes. I don't know really where he is. He's supposed to be on soon. So as soon as he gets on, he has the Rodecaster. I'm on my phone. This is my phone, which JG said is better than the normal stuff we have. So I'm on my wireless mic that I use for it's the DJI wireless mics. These are really great though, by the way. Not as good as these, I don't think, but so this isn't even working. Get that out of the way. Anyway, show me the proof. Prove me wrong. I never win. I'm pulling for you, buddy. I'm pulling for you. I can't believe you've never won. All right. My number 2, I don't think this is going to surprise anybody. If you watch this channel, you know I love and Andy loves K-Luke. This is batch 11. I don't believe this is still around. If this is still around, you got to go grab it. Batch 11 from K-Luke is phenomenal. I'm not sure how Jonathan does it, but let me finish this. Well, I think I'm going to drink. What should I drink? I'll let you guys choose real quick. Hold on. Let me finish off this K-Luke Toasted Batch 4, which was an honorable mention. But, man, this Batch 11 from K-Luke is an absolute hitter. I love it. I love what they're doing. And I hope, have you guys out there had K-Luke's Batch 11? If so, let me know in the chat. Yeah, it's my number 2. It was my number 1 until this little bad boy came around. Jack Daniel's 14. That's my number 1. So the other giveaway of the night is then all of this. All of this. These 7 whiskeys. It's the Bomberger's PFG, the Reverie's Raven, the Evernorth Night Stalker 4, K-Luke Batch 11, Jack Daniel's 14, the 13th Colony 113, which is the bourbon finished in maple wood spirals, and then K-Luke batch 4 toasted bourbon. All those for one winner. Samples of each. That's my top 7 so far of 25. And then the other giveaway is the batch is the Jack 12, Jack 14, and Barrel Seagrass Gray Label 16-year 130.82 proof. 2 giveaways tonight for you. We will play music as soon as Ian gets here. I can't play music because I don't have the freaking Rodecaster, because he took it to try to get OBS going. So, all right, I'm going to move some of this out of the way. Which of these 7 do you guys want me to drink next? You guys pick. PFG, Reveries, The Raven, a little bit of the Night Stalker from Evernorth, Batch 11 K-Luke, Jack 14, which I've already done, 13th Colony, and I already drank this, so that's out of the question. So you guys put in the chat. Mark, thank you, brother. Here's to the Drams. Really appreciate it. We also will have, listen, Andy's not on here, so we are doing an event on July 19th in Baltimore. And I promise you, if you're in the local area and you watch us or your Patreon members, please put that on your calendars. It will be an event at Old Line you will want to be at. I promise you. It's even bigger than what we did last year. Way bigger. And if you're a Patreon member, consider traveling, because again, I think you're going to want to be there. It's not just us. That's all I have to say. And so as soon as we can firm up one last thing, we'll have more for you guys, hopefully within the next few weeks. But July 19th in Baltimore at Old Line, you know those guys will be there, but there'll be several other distilleries there. That's all I'm saying. And I think at this point it's free to come. We just have to register. We're not charging people. We just want a lot of people to come and experience this and get to know the distilleries that we have coming in. It's going to be freaking awesome. So just stay tuned. We'll have more on Patreon very soon. Guys, if you're not a Patreon member, please consider joining. You'll get all these great picks we have. Let's go over our picks real quick. So again, coming up, we thought this week, it'll be next week probably, the 2 Evernorth single barrels, the rye, which is a 7-year MGP, 51% rye, and the 6-year Green River 21% rye bourbon. Those 2 single barrel picks will be coming next week, followed very closely by our Diamond Dave double oaked Pursuit United bourbon, and then the Chattanooga whiskey bourbon that was just picked less than 2 weeks ago. That'll be next. Then what we're announcing tonight, once ever Andy gets here, Jesus, it's now what, 10 o'clock? All right, we'll keep going here. That will be our probably next picks. Did I say picks? Yes. And then Corbin Cash will be in the summer. We are letting the Hazmat bourbon get to 9 years and probably up in proof more too. That won't be 9 until June next month. So that'll probably be July, August. And then the Corbin Cash sweet potato liqueur, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call it. That'll be in the fall. And then we're working on other things. So that's what we have coming to our Patreon community. And also all the wonderful MGP stuff and Lux Rose stuff. Guys, if you still want the Penelope Rosé cask finish, there's a few left from our allotment. We'd love to sell more, but honestly, I'd rather you buy our other picks that are coming very soon. And then we also have the Ezra Brooks cash strength. If you're on the fence, save your money. Save your money. We have, I think, better picks coming very soon. So don't buy them if you have to save money. Wait for our picks. They're coming very soon. All right. I didn't say that, but they're still available if you want them. All right. Let me get back to chat. I'm sorry. Here we go. Oh, did I get, guys, you guys are awesome, by the way. Playing music tonight. Poison's gonna be up. You know what? I will, as soon as Andy gets here, yeah, we'll play that. I love what you're saying there. Show me the proof. Yes. All right. I showed that last time. All right. Oh, Mark. Here's the, I probably already highlighted that too. I'm sorry. Jason, fantastic. Nougat pick time. Oh, sorry. Yep. Hey, what's up, Kraken? Cheers. You're in, man. You're in for 2 of the giveaways. Stay tuned. We'll get them in about an hour. Incredible sample giveaways tonight. All those about, yeah, I'm telling you, they're my favorite of the year so far. I mean, everything that you've got, well, This isn't this year. This is from like 22. Thank you, Cotter. But this is still an amazing rye whiskey. This barrel Seagrass Gray label, 16-year. Woo. So yeah, amazing. Frank going for that Night Stalker. Yeah, I shouldn't probably give away a sample of that because I only have, but I'm giving it's in it. Somebody will get an ounce of it. So that'll be in. Tim Cornet, Todd, probably drunk already, so no one's tracking. That's true. I'll get to it. Andy should be here eventually. I'm hoping. It's now 10 o'clock. You know what? I can't text him either. Joe Graves, if you're watching, somebody who has Andy's number, people in the pick team, can you text him and tell him to get on? Let's go here. We got an announcement to make, and he's still not here, and it's 10 o'clock. Somebody text him from our Chattanooga pick team or Evernorth pick team that has his cell phone number. Please text him and say, can you come on so we can have the announcement already and play some music and get on with the show? I mean, I could do this all night, but I can't play music. I can't do this. Actually, I can't do this all night. My phone's going to die. I have 76% left. So come on, Andy. Let's go. All right, finish this up. I know. I asked in the chat what I should drink next. Do you ship to Idaho? Yes, shared pour shipped to Idaho. However, I have no clue where Bourbon Outfitters ships to, and that's who is doing our distribution. That's probably a question I should ask Ryan at Bourbon Outfitter. Where can you not ship to? I do know that I think shared pour now ships to Texas. That's a good thing because I know we have a bunch of patrons in Texas. So I think I heard shared pour can ship to Texas. Andy, Todd is crying. And I saw somebody just posted that. What are you talking? I'm not crying at all. I just saw the text. Damn it. Josh really wants you to. Oh, God. Now I'm seeing the text. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for doing that. So the question about do you ship to Idaho? Yes, I think they do. That was never on any list. So we use shared pour pretty much primarily, but we are using Bourbon Outfitter for our Evernorth picks. But everything else usually goes through shared pour, and they ship to Idaho. So consider joining. We have free membership, but that's the lowest tier, and a lot of our barrels don't make it there. We have great patrons that are in tiers and support us, and so I would suggest getting into at least one paid tier if you want certain access to a lot of these bottles. That's all I'm saying about that. I don't want to make anybody mad. If you become a free member, we love it. We have 600 total members. 300 and some free members, but very rarely do our picks make it to them. Going out now to Robert Bank, Stagecoach. Listen, the good thing is the Corbin Cash, which are probably the most expensive bottles that we have coming, aren't going to be until the summer. The Evernorth 2 barrels, they should be very well priced. They're pretty cheap. Cheap. They're not going to be expensive in terms of prices. I don't know the price yet. I think it'll be around, I want to say like $65, $69 around there. I think that's where it should be for both of those. And then the Pursuit United Double Oak Bourbon shouldn't be real expensive either. Chattanooga whiskey I know is going to be under $80. At least I think it is. And the Corbin Cash are more expensive. They're high age statement and super high ABV and super great, amazing. And it is what it is. There's not a lot of them out there. And we're lucky to have a great relationship with David Souza. And, Andy goes out, actually travels out there. He doesn't get sent stuff. We spent thousands of dollars, literally spent over $1,000 for him to go out there this year and we got, we got 4 barrels possibly. So that to me is worth it for our group. That's well worth. That's what you guys, contribute to, is for us to do that. Similarly, what Andy's about to announce, if we can ever get on screen here, there's another reason that we went somewhere out of the blue very quickly and did something really cool yesterday that we're going to talk about very soon, as soon as he gets on here. All right, I'm really going off tangent here. Is that it? Did I catch up on the super chats? Sorry. No, I'm not drunk yet. Dave. Oh, Dave, thank you, brother. I can't wait. I hope you guys all can't wait for the Pursuit United Diamond Dave Double Oak Bourbon. Dave Vogelson, the legend Dave, who gives more samples than anyone in Whiskey Tube, was on his first barrel pick with us. I can't believe that was your first barrel pick. That blows my mind. I think it was Nashville Mac's first barrel pick too with Chattanooga. Mac, I'm surprised. I'm not. That's great. I love that our pick was your first. We're going to do more of that. So we're going to try to pick The pick that we just did yesterday was so quick we could not get a team together. It was sort of it wasn't quick, but it wasn't conducive to a pick team. Let me just say that. We could only bring 2 people. And I couldn't go. And he's like, I'm just going to go. So, but for every other pick, we're going to get more and more of our Patreon members to come and be a part of the pick. And we love that. So, by the way, guys, let me just tease this. Here are 2 samples of the picks that we got yesterday. Oh, man, I can't wait. Come on, Andy. Where the hell are you? Guys, keep texting him. I mean, is he not coming on? It's like, what is going on here? I'm about to say what it is. I know it. Anyway, let's get this out of the way. I will clean up a little bit. I don't know. Let me see let me see. Have you guys been voting on this? All right, so 72 votes in. Which band currently touring would you most want to see live today? So these bands are all sort of older bands, very popular in the 70s and 80s, that somehow are still doing it. I don't know how, but they are. So it's AC/DC, and they're all on tour right now. AC/DC, David Lee Roth, Diamond Dave, 70 years old, just played M3 Rock Festival, and now he announced he's doing a full tour this summer. His band is really good, by the way. If you saw clips, just do David Lee Roth M3. That'll show you the picks. It's kind of sad because when you think of Diamond Dave, you think of him jumping off, doing the splits and the kicks and running across stage. Dave was never the greatest vocalist, but he was an amazing performer. He's 70 years old. He can't do any of that anymore. He doesn't sound great, but he doesn't sound awful. I was expecting a lot worse. And maybe it's because he has like 4 backup singers and like a really good band behind him. It wasn't bad, man. I mean, he played a great set list. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing him. I saw AC/DC. Now, AC/DC is the best, I think, of these 4 people, but Brian Johnson, I'm sorry, he is struggling. He had to stop touring for a while. AC/DC was the first concert I ever saw back on the Razor's Edge tour in 1992. And I love AC/DC, but there's a time. How can he at his age still sing like that? He can't. Band sounds great. I mean, Angus is great. Angus is still out there in the schoolboy uniform strutting his thing, but it didn't sound great. And then Guns N' Roses, I just saw they're over in Japan. What the hell? I mean, Axl again was never the greatest vocalist, but when he tries to hit the high notes, he sounds like Mickey Mouse. I swear to God, I couldn't believe it. And then Piercy and DeMartini from Rat, all with Cavallo.
What?
Oh God! Hold on, I gotta put my earpiece in to hear you now because I've got all the crappy. Hold on, Andy.
Hey there, little fella.
What are you doing,
buddy? Did you miss me there, buddy? Huh? How's it going? Can you hear me? Oh.
Hold on. This isn't gonna work either. Hold on. Just give me a second. I gotta put on headphones.
Take your time, Todd. It's not like you've got things to do.
I hate you. I was doing so much better without you.
No, I mean, there's people here. They actually showed up, and that's good. That's fantastic. What's going on, everybody? How the hell are you?
Andy, can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
I can't hear you. God damn it. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Hold on. I don't know how I'm going to do this. All right. I'm going to switch over this.
You switch over. You get Cassandra. We'll do the rest.
I'm going to just turn this off. I'll be back.
All right. Can't wait. Bye, Todd. And he's out. What's up, people? Happy Tuesday. Kind of feels good to be back on a Tuesday. And what did I miss? Did Todd unveil anything? He's usually really, really bad at keeping secrets, so to speak, as we like to say. So what did he tell you guys? Because I had a really busy couple of 24 hours, needless to say. So I'm excited to be here and share some of that good stuff with you guys. Yeah, sorry, Jeremy. Sorry, guys. Mark, what's up? Joe Graves said that Todd was actually crying at the one point. I must have missed that. He said he needs you on the stream. So No, he loves it. He loves going solo. As soon as Richie shows up, Johnny gets all upset. He doesn't like it. So that's okay. I'm happy. So let me sip on something while I'm waiting for Todd to get his back. Did that
right,
pick out and are you can you hear me, buddy?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
All right, there you go. We're good.
He mostly kept under wraps. Thanks. Oh, appreciate that. Brett, I'm gonna have a little starter pour to get me going here.
All right, you're back.
I'm back. What's up? Did you not like the intro, Todd?
I wasn't expecting. No. But
that's pretty good.
Let's go.
All right, so I hear that you haven't spilled the beans yet. Is that correct?
I have not. I think people, though, who have been on our Patreon kind of know what's coming. I hope they do, but maybe not.
Well, you tried to hand it to them. You like to put the ball up on a tee for people to
I
swing.
mean, I think we should talk about this. I think it's something to be excited about.
That was what was in the announcement, Todd. That was there. That was in the announcement.
No, your announcement was about the Winnipeg Jets. Nobody even understands what you're talking about.
There was a big picture of Main Street in the background in Louisville. I thought someone would pick up on it.
By the way, who's winning the Capitals game?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I just got back from my daughter's event. But, speaking of that game, whether you were a Jets fan or not, that was the I've ever seen from a high impress. But that was, down 3-1 with under 3 minutes left. They scored 2 goals, one with 1.8 seconds left. I mean, I went crazy. I was in my hotel room. The person I was supposed to meet in my hotel for a drink that night, I was praying it didn't go into triple overtime, because if it did, I was going to actually have to turn him down. And say my ass is staying right here in the hotel room. I know that's not part of the deal, but sorry, this game I'm watching. So yeah. Oh, see, Cindy, Cindy's awesome.
Cindy's been waiting for you. We almost got into it because she was talking about how GNR is overrated.
They are overrated.
I told her you would agree with that.
Sounds like Mr. Herbert when he
sings. You know who he sounds like? I was talking about this. I just saw a clip of their tour over in Asia. He sounds like Mickey Mouse. I'm not kidding you. He can't do high notes at all anymore. Like, not even close. No. It's so bad. I was like, what is this?
He should look. I will give.
Can you pull up a clip, or can I do it?
Yeah, you can. I mean, I'll find one. Look,
it's from their Japanese tour right now.
Let me be honest with you. I'm not a huge GNR fan. I think, but they did get. I mean, Appetite was a good album. It wasn't as good as people say, but it was. It was
amazing. One of the best albums ever made. But okay, go ahead.
But when they broke up, that's one band that I think shouldn't have gotten back together. I think they should have left the allure of what had been, because sometimes when bands get back together, you're expecting something like, I didn't see AC/DC. You didn't get to see them out there either in Vegas.
Yeah, I saw clips though.
And it's kind of sad when you watch bands that can't do it anymore. Like, even like, oh God, we saw Motley Crue and Vince was one happy meal away from a heart attack. The rest of them were miming their stuff. I mean, it was awful. Like, that's one of the bands I was just kind of like, nah. They should have stayed with the memories of what GNR was.
The poll up right now is, which current band that is on tour would you most want to see live? Like right now, AC/DC.
Who do you have up there? Okay.
AC/DC, David Lee Roth, who just played and now announced a tour. Guns N' Roses, who's on tour right now, or Piercy DiMartini, Rat.
I'm going to surprise you. I think I'd rather see David Lee Roth.
It wasn't that bad, right?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. And the thing that he has going for him is he's still a showman.
Right.
So it's almost like you getting dinner in a movie. You get like
a
Broadway theatrical.
He can't do the kicks.
He was smart. He's 70-some years old. He's not going to be going around kicking. He's going to have a hernia the next day. But the thing that I like about David Lee Roth was he knew what he could and couldn't do. Like, he had some cool like backup singers who were doing the part of the backing vocals instead of tracks. Motley Crue they just had good backup singers.
Correct.
So yes, I kind of
it wasn't right.
It wasn't bad. You're not seeing 1984 Van Halen, but I mean, look, this is 2025. The fact that he's still out there doing that is pretty cool. Like, I think I would vote for that. AC/DC would come in second place just because, I mean, it's AC/DC, right? But they lost some members.
I think you're right. I'm right on that. Yeah, I'm with you on that. The prices though are outrageous for their tickets.
I would see Rat third, just because it basically is Rat, and but
and you can see Martini, which I think is one of the best guitar players of the genre.
Agreed. And then last would be Gene, only because Axel's just he is Vince Neil, just in a different body. I mean, right at this point. So I just that would be. I
couldn't believe how much like he sounded like Mickey Mouse. I swear to God.
I mean, it's either him or Mr. Herbert. You want to come downstairs for some cupcakes and glass of wine?
It's not even like that. It was. How you doing?
You're in the jungle, baby.
It was so bad. It's exact. Please play that or Paradise City. It's so bad. Anyway, all right. Let's get back to the announcements. I'm sorry.
Not to mention, he looks like Meryl Streep now. Like, I mean, honestly, I mean,
it's not a good look.
How you went from like the most badass rock star to Meryl Streep is not exactly the best look in the world.
That is true.
But whatever. By the way, this is so good, Todd. I have to. This New Holland.
Man.
I'm totally digging this.
You got that Where did you get that from?
When I was up in Michigan, I did the Evernorth pick. We had a tasting afterwards. So like Andy Road and Paul got and
I've got it. Does anybody have a contact or at New Holland? Because we want to do a pick there.
Yep. Tim Cornet was out there. Yeah.
Tim, we need somebody. I can't find anybody there.
This is the toasted barrel, by the way, which is so really good. It's delicious. Yeah. And by the way, I know you've already reviewed it, but the Reveries from Jay West is phenomenal.
Right?
Really, really good. Yeah.
It is my number 4 whiskey so far this year.
Yeah. And he's actually Big Daddy's right. A cross between Mr. Herbert and Mickey Mouse. That is exactly what Axel.
And it pains me to say that because both bands that are in my top 5, Guns N' Roses, Motley Crue, are just a shell of the. Well, at least thing is, Guns N' Roses, Andy, like Duff and Slash, they can still play. Motley, I don't know what they are.
I would assume that Tommy and Nikki can still play too. I don't know why they don't. Like, I'm not sure. That
I don't know either.
Me.
But there's tracks on them.
I have no problem with Vince. I mean, he's old and he's out of shape. I have no problem with him not being able to sing. The fact that Tommy Lee is using drum loops that are pre-recorded is pretty crappy to me. I'm not digging that. So, whatever. Yeah. Anywho, let me see here. I'm going to pull something up on the media in a second.
All right, so let's talk about.
Where do you want to go from here? We got a bunch of people here watching.
Let's talk about our next.
I miss Tuesdays. God, I miss Tuesdays.
We're back. Even if we have to go like this until your daughter's season is over. I think Tuesdays are night.
It's end of the month anyway, so I'll be back. It'll be back to normal in a couple weeks, which will be fine. But
all right, I got 2 samples here, Andy.
Andy tells like a cross between too much caffeine. Jay, I love JG.
You know what, Jay?
Don't be a hater, Todd.
I'm not gonna say anything. Jay,
don't be a hater.
No, I'm not gonna be a hater. I love Jay, but he gives me a hard time. That's okay.
I think ever since that one day when you said you looked like Bruce Willis, I think
did I say that? I don't think I said that.
You did, because we were throwing out names like Caillou and
oh,
Willard.
That's true.
And you
I did say that.
You said Bruce
Missile
Willis.
Biggersworth.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, JG, who is a bald man but has a beard and looks kind of rugged, like you can tell he's my male. What
do I look like then? Jeez.
Like an uncircumcised penis, like George Carlin says.
Uncircumcised?
I don't know that. Yeah. Oh my goodness!
I don't know what's worse. God! I meant Josh. Yeah, very funny. Caillou, yes. Thanks. Cindy is on my. I'm just going to send her Christmas cards all year. Anyway, can we talk? Oh God!
There he is. There's a little full of hair. That's back when you could sing.
I think Axel lost his hair too and got plugs. By the way, there's no way his hair now is what it was like he had in the 80s. It was so thin.
Vince kept his hair.
Well, Vince, he also kept a keg in his stomach.
Of all time. I gotta love that. God. Don't get confused. I love that you were offended by the uncircumcised part.
Oh, might be the whiskey talking. I don't know. Andy, so
Yeah.
dark one or light one? Which is your favorite of the two?
That feels like a racist question. I'm not going to answer that.
But I didn't go there. But
I
right,
like
let's
them
back
both.
up.
I like them both equally.
Let's back up.
Yeah.
We were afforded the opportunity to do something I think very special, and you went to Kentucky
I
on
did go
Sunday
to Kentucky.
night,
I sure did.
and Monday.
Would you like me to share my screen?
Yeah, I'd like you to talk about what our next 2 barrel picks were.
Sure, there, Todd. Let me thanks
If
for
you're
teeing
ready.
that up for me too. Sure. Let me
If you're
pull this.
ready.
So just by the
Set it up.
I'll set it up. So I don't even know how to set this thing up.
Mm-hmm.
Want to show some pictures and
It's been in the works for a while, right?
We'll wrap about this. Let me show some pictures to set it up, set the stage, and we'll bring that up. All right. So here we go. All right. So that is Bardstown. Bardstown Bourbon Company, fantastic. But obviously, we're not picking the Bardstown. That is Jonathan Maizano, the non-distilling producer of the year, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, we are in the Rick House. Actually, we went through a ton of whiskey. They have a very, very limited single barrel program going on this year.
Like
there
6.
are four stores who are local who are going to get barrels. Some guy I've never heard of before. What is it? Fred Minnick? Fred Minnick.
Ascot.
Okay, yeah. So some guy named Fred Minnick and us. So
I love
when you talk about exclusive here, this is about as difficult to get as you're going to possibly find this year. So as the discussion turned, I sat there with Jonathan. I flew out on Sunday night. We went through all 11 barrels, and I fell in love with 2 of them. 2 of them were kind of different. So similar to the crew that was with me on the Chattanooga pick, before we got turned down, I was a little upset where we were struggling to kind of walk out there with 2. The same thing happened at Evernorth. Somehow we walked out with 2. So I started rapping with Jonathan about how much I love both of them, but they were vastly different. It would be great to offer them both to our patrons. Well, next thing you know, we now have 2 barrels of K-Luke this year. We're going to be splitting half barrels with another store so we can offer you 2. So, which is great because the barrel sizes are much larger for the K-Luke Sim. So it's still like getting a full barrel of a Corbin Cash or something like that. So we got 2 barrels coming from K-Luke, which I am super excited about. For those of you who have followed us for a while, Jonathan is a fantastic individual. He is insanely smart. Started off in the restaurant business, owned a liquor store for a long time. He got his sommelier certification, so he knows wine, he knows food. I mean, his palate is just on another level. We're talking like he's up there with the Nancy Fraser of the world, but he can also incorporate wine and food and everything. It's just ridiculous. So he knew that that this was going to be something he wanted to do when he found the right barrels. And so we had talked about this, Todd and Jonathan and I, for it's been in the works for about
6
a year
months
now. Yeah,
maybe more than
a year.
that.
I was last summer when I went. I was going last summer from Baton Rouge to
for work,
Tallahassee for work, and I drive through Ocean Springs, Mississippi. I get together with Jonathan. We do dinner, have some cigars, get to tap into some amazing stash in his man cave, which is beyond belief.
Yeah,
he's got a story for everything. Oh, this one was with the Russells, and this one was like he knows where he bought it, what he did, everything about it. It's kind of crazy, like an encyclopedia of knowledge. But anyway, he said, I'm thinking about doing some single barrels, and I was like, well, that would be awesome. I said, I think people would go crazy for that. He said, and I would love you guys to have one of the original barrels. So we were the first day of picking. There's another one that went on today. There's another group that goes tomorrow, but we got first crack at it. I think we picked.
Let's tell what we picked. Did you tell them what we picked?
I haven't told anybody anything yet. No. So, well, you said to set it up and set it on. What people get excited. So I did pick two barrels. One is a rye. One is a bourbon. Again, this was unintentional because I was going for best one available. So as we've got all 10, 11 lined up, we're going through that and we're trying to eliminate the ones that we think first. There was only one that we both said, yeah, that one's going to go because we felt it needed a little bit more time in the barrel. It was a cognac finish. The rest of them, deliberation was really difficult. So we almost had to pair two together that felt close enough to be relatives. Okay. And then pick the better of the two. Which one had the better nose, palate, body, everything. And then we push that aside. And there was this one crazy outlier that I was just like, I knew what it was out of the gates. And I was like, if something doesn't beat this, I'll take it because it was just so good. But I really started falling in love with some of the other finishes. So first one I got was by the way, these are all blind. He would not tell me what they were. And I specifically said that too. I said, I don't want to, because again, when they're finished rye, sometimes they have some bourbon-esque qualities to them and vice versa. So it was really like, it was tough to deliberate and get all these down, but we got two of them. What's up, guys? Whiskey. There's bourbon.
Where can you find it? Oh,
thank you, Greg.
That is sold out.
precious cargo if you can get your hands on it.
If you want to, you're in it, you might win a sample from our giveaway tonight.
So the rye that I have in my hands right here.
All right, so let's talk about the raid.
Okay,
rye,
so the rye is a Pedro Menez.
Is that we're going to sip on first, Andy?
Let's sip on that first.
All right.
Sherry finished, and it is so glorious.
Sherry.
Here's the thing. What I loved the most about this is every time you went back to it, it just kept getting better and better and better. So when he laid these down in the barrels, the finishing barrels, it's about 6 months. They're
8 months.
They're approaching the 6 month mark. He hadn't really sipped through a lot of these since he tried them at 3 months, and he loved them all then. But a little bit more time, he thought would do some good, and I think he was absolutely right. So, yeah, really good stuff.
And I'll be right back.
All right. And just like that, we're gone. I guess I'll taste it on my own. So I'll tell you guys what the other one is I'm pouring right now too. So the other one was, if you've had a chance to get any of his toasted barrels, they're phenomenal, which is why I was trying to possibly steer clear of getting one, unless it stood out to the point where I was like, that's just, I have to have it. This one I had to have. So I did get a toasted bourbon to go along with it as well, which is just absolutely divine. It's fantastic. So the rye is, these two are polar opposites of each other, completely different drinking experiences, which I think is going to make this even more fun for people to go out and get a set of the K. Lukes. So, anyway, after a really long deliberation, these were the two that we came up with. So, I turned down a Pinot de Chiron. I turned down a Cognac and Armagnac. Some he had sister pairings. One was finished in Armagnac and rye, the other one in bourbon. But at the end of the day, these were the two that just completely stood out. And I said, I got to have them. So picked them. We bottled them up, and good to go. After that, we went out and we did some more whiskey sampling. And the rest of the crew, we went out with a couple other people for dinner. They actually stayed on and went out. And I was like, I at this point, I have to be up at 4 o'clock. I got a flight to catch to come back this morning. I'm dragging because I've been up since 4 this morning. But as soon as I open these, I'm stoked again.
Can we talk about this rye?
You can do whatever you want, little fella. The night is yours. I want you get a chance to taste these, man.
That's candy in a glass right there. I mean, it's like that candied fruit, and I even get like mint chocolate chip ice cream, Andy.
Really?
Yeah.
So yeah.
What do you get?
I get some really like a Granny Smith apple covered in like caramel, like on
this. You don't get any chocolate?
I don't get a lot of chocolate on and this is one of the things but look, to each their own. Like Jonathan and I were pretty much in sync with a lot of our tasting notes. But he pulled some things like I also pulled
Granny Smith apple.
I pulled some lime off of this, like some citrus notes, and he was like, "I got lemon, but they're both citrus." Like, dude, you do you. Like but we were kind of close in our notes. We even said there's like some creme brulee-ish notes, like a little bit of that kind of
That's the
that
vanilla.
burnt sugar. But
Burnt sugar.
where
there's a hint of mint though.
So I don't really get much of the mint on this, but well, you know what?
There is.
It might be a little bit on there.
And I love that.
It's not predominant.
It's like,
what I got was the pepper note at the back end, because that's where, because actually the bourbon sherry, I was actually close. The bourbon sherry almost won too. It was between these two, and I think it was just that back end of this palate is so freaking delicious that I could not just, like we just said. And he threw this in last minute, by the way. So this was a late entry because he wasn't going to showcase it. He threw it in last minute, and I am so glad he did. He's like, man, I wish I didn't realize it was going to be this good. Same thing that happened with David. He was like, had I known, I may have held this one back. So I was like, well, I picked it now, dude. So
yeah, right. Oh, yeah. That's like, it's a candy in a glass. It's super sweet for rye. I mean, that's the sherry coming through with those. Well, I mean, with sherry, Andy. So I don't drink a lot of sherry, but you're going to get some of those fruit notes, those dark fruits that come through. But I get chocolate out of this.
It's like I think I told you, it's got some reminiscent. This will maybe not help a lot of people out there, but when we drank that Bramble from BCS, okay, you have, and that's a drink that's kind of like a raspberry blueberry forward drink, but it also has some of the pitted fruit notes, and it's got some caramel. This thing is crazy complex. This is a very layered whiskey, which I really liked. Even to the point where I said, Jonathan, do you ever worry sometimes when picking barrels that some people are looking for that instant dopamine rush? Like, I gotta have that. That's perfect. Like, off the first sip, as opposed to sitting with something and letting it open up. Because this thing is great out of the gates, but it just keeps getting better and evolving. So you can keep getting different notes out of this as you keep going. So I think you guys are going to totally dig this. I really do.
I mean, the thing is, Jonathan did a blend of rye and bourbons, and then finished those in various barrels, right? So he did right. I don't know how many ryes were in their 12 barrels. How many ryes?
There were 4 ryes. So
there's 4 barrel blend. And then the bourbons were 8, and he's
six finished bourbons, 4 finished ryes, and then 5
and 4.
But then the 2 toasteds.
Well, they're still bourbons. So he did the blend and he put in a toasted barrel. That's what it was. So he did 8 and 4, 2 of which were toasted, and then 6 went in the fishes and 4 rye finishes.
Yep.
Okay. So that's. And listen, that's Jonathan blending things. And do we know the proof on these? I would assume that rye is 115. You don't know that, do you?
No clue. That's the thing. Like, he gave me 0.
So you, even after you picked it, he didn't tell you what the proof was?
He'll give me all that, but he just wanted me to pick it. And that's the way. Look, that's the thing. And Jonathan said, for better or for worse, this is how I do things.
I don't really care, but
I want
drinks 115,
I
118
think it's in that range. I think it's in that range between 115 and 120. Yeah. Not quite 120, because I don't think it's I don't think it's hot enough. But the finish is great. It's a very viscous, oily mouthfeel.
That's so cool.
It's got.
I love that you got a rye.
The legs on this are great, or as the Turks called them, the stretch marks, which I've never heard of before. But
I've heard that before. I like it.
So, it was phenomenal. The problem was, and this is what happens when you taste so many different whiskeys in one setting.
Corey.
Is you can get lost
in the sauce,
in how very different some things are. Like, that could work for our people. That could work for our people. These are both glorious. So that's how the conversation to 2 ended up really coming about.
I remember you called me and you're like, would you be upset if I picked a rye? I'm like, no. Why would I be upset? I was like, pick the best one. He's like, well, and then Jonathan's like, how much do you think, you maybe another barrel? And we're like, and Andy, I remember you're like, well, I think it's on the table. We'll take another barrel. So I don't know how we split 2, but we got it.
No, it was
because you were down to these 2 and you couldn't make a decision.
Well, and this was the same thing.
Oh my God, the toasted.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Did you smell that?
Yes.
You can't. The problem is you almost can't go back and forth too much.
It's completely different.
That's what made it. It is. It's much different.
Oh. I love that you got a toasted barrel. It's not finished anything else, and they do toasted barrels. I don't know what are you using. Is it French oak? Like, what are they toasting in it? It's. Do you even have any of that?
Nope.
Nope, nothing.
Nope. And that's what I was going back to. He intentionally does that. He shies away from the proof hunters.
Well, he'll tell you the proof eventually, and he'll tell you.
No,
I
just when picking.
assume what's in the blend. I don't know.
So, but yeah, secondary finish, Kelvin barrels. I do know that.
Okay. Oh my god.
But yeah, it's just.
What did you get on this?
I haven't got there yet. I'm still working on my rye, but I'll go to the toasted now.
I get like ginger snaps or gingerbread cookies. Oh, hold on. Let's drink it. God damn. You know what I get?
Hey, guys, see the few people said now.
What?
Look, Jay did say that, congratulations that you had set the Guinness Book of World Records for most words said in an hour on a live stream solo. But see, now I give him some good whiskey, and he's not going to talk. He's going to be all up in that. So as he should, because it's Nancy the Nose Frayed, Todd's like nose 2.0. So we'll put him in there. It's how amazing is that nose though? I mean, seriously, like that. So when you were, I don't know what you were doing when you went off for a second, but I was telling people that the toasted was probably going to be the last one I would consider because his toasted barrels are already really good.
Okay, I'm drinking home.
But I'm
sorry. What did you say?
The toasted barrel is so good that I didn't want to pick one because I didn't want to be similar to what he already did unless it was that much better. Like I wanted to stand out.
I mean,
and
single barrel of toasted from K. Luke is what I would want.
You're missing my point. If you can get a toasted barrel from K. Luke and it's good, and I get one that tastes just like it, what's the point? And
because it's awesome.
I think how much have you had to drink?
A lot.
Yeah,
not a lot.
Sense.
Not guys. What have I haven't drank a lot. I'm fine.
All right. So the point is, if it's going to be a single barrel, it's got to be something that stands out. And I was worried that the toasted wouldn't. The other toasted did not. The other toasted tasted very much like the standard offerings, which is dynamite. So that's why when I tasted this one, I said, "Holy shit. Hell, this is just like ridiculously good. I got to have it." So that's how the toasted came about. Because that's the first one I went through all of them, and I was like, "That's the toasted." So yeah,
you know how to get Andy is. This is gonna be. Hold on. What do you get out of this before I say what I get?
Actually, I like hearing what you say because it's
butter pecan ice cream.
That's not a. This is where you can go hog wild into your little
butter pecan ice cream. It is so buttery and like that pecan vanilla sweetness.
We did say buttery was actually one of our descriptors. Well, I don't use much, but that was actually in one of our descriptors.
Oh my god.
There's some cinnamon notes on here.
Yeah.
There's
Wow. I think I might like. Oof.
Well, that's what I mean. They're almost impossible to compare.
They're completely different. I love that,
and that's why I think that's why it made sense.
Holy
I didn't want to take two barrels that tasted similar.
Well, they don't.
These are
one's a rye, one's a toasted bourbon,
and both are. Yeah, but you never know. I mean, that's the thing.
God!
And that's why I
How lucky are we?
I fell in love with it.
We got
so.
I mean, listen, guys. I'm so happy for our Patreon group that we get this. Jonathan's only doing 6. There's no other whiskey group.
You're
that's
getting
this.
2 of the 6.
You're getting 2 of the 6.
Freaking awesome.
Some other schmuck is getting half of our barrels. Good for them.
Well,
Andy, I love that you were.
I met some of the schmucks. I did a little wheeling and dealing.
Mia. You saw Mia from formerly of JT Malik there.
I did have dinner with her. She's very lovely. She's a very nice.
That's
person,
a whole other story. She was picking single barrels for another group. She
was helping a group out of Louisiana. Right. I met her as well, and they're doing great stuff.
Just say a store. Yeah.
But they have their own bourbon group. I may have her on one day. She's actually
nice.
Pretty talented.
Yeah.
So it was the gals and the guys yesterday. It was fun. It was a good time. Oh, and so it's funny. I get off the plane today. I am dragging. When I tell you I am so tired.
Yeah.
Because the night one, I get in there a Sunday night, The Jets game should have long been over, but because of the double overtime, it doesn't end till 11 o'clock. I hadn't eaten all day. I'm freaking starving. Everything in Louisville shuts down early. We found this one bar that was open until 2. So we went out and we got dinner and we were sipping on some pours. What do we have? We had
real quick. Yes, Shared Core will be distributing this.
Yeah. We had some good stuff. I can't remember what we had though. That it was that kind of a weekend. Anyway, so we didn't get back. I didn't get back to bed until like close to 2 o'clock on Monday.
Monday
Sunday
morning.
Night. Yeah. Sunday night. Worked all day Monday until I went up to Bardstown. And then it was out again until late. And when they wanted to do another round of let's go get some more drinks.
Time out. Where Jonathan has his barrels, could you see how many he had laid down like for K-Luke? I mean, that's where he houses his barrels.
No, they were pulled. I wish I had my notes. It's upstairs and it's killing. What they told Jonathan was he's a pain in the ass because his barrels were so high and tucked away get them was a ridiculous endeavor and it took forever. So the 11 were laid out, the bungs were all taken out, and we were just siphoning through and pouring and picking. He had his sales guy Mark there who was also
that's awesome.
He's been in the industry for like 30 years, so he was sipping a little bit with us as well. And he didn't really impart much, but after we picked, he's like, those are the ones I loved. It was just kind of funny. Like it was really, really cool. Bardstown, by the way, Bardstown Bourbon Company. I'm sure a lot of you have been out there. That's the first time I've been to the facility. It's stunning. It's gorgeous. Yeah. Absolutely a must see if you go out there. It reminds me a little bit of Lux Row and how kind of
that was gorgeous too.
Beautiful it was.
Yep.
But yeah, it was really cool. We passed.
I'd love to do a
passed
pick eventually too.
Yeah, we passed by David Meyer in Frankfurt at old Glens Creek as we drove back home and stopped in Lexington. I don't even know where the hell we were. So many places.
Were in Lexington.
By the time I called you, I was like, Todd, I can't.
And he calls me. He's like, I think I'm going to pass out in the back of the car with Jonathan and his sales.
On the first, they asked me a question. I kind of, what? I was passing out. I was done.
Well, show him the picture. Where is it? The picture. He said, I think we're drinking through them all. Because we were initially told you'll be able to pick a couple of the 12 or to go through.
The original was there would be to be fair and disperse and stuff like that. So
pick 3 or 4, right?
I doubt the other channels are watching, so it doesn't really matter. But
no, there's no other channels. It's only stores, so it doesn't matter. Or Fred.
Right. So
and Fred's getting sent stuff, so he's getting the last stuff.
So we were very lucky to, and again, he was appreciative that I came out there. So it was let's just taste through as much as we can and see what we like, and that's why I don't think he was ready to pull that rye. And when we had that, he's like, man, I just did not realize how flipping good this thing is. I was like, damn, it's good, man. This is fantastic. So the rye is gorgeous. The toasted is another level of fun. Like that's just like I think
the toasted is going to sell very quickly.
They both should. If you sleep on the rye, you're making a massive mistake.
I agree.
But the toasted is one of those ones that again, you've got those that appeal to a bourbon aficionado, and you've got some that appeal to like a novice. That's the toasted. Like everyone would love this, regardless of your snobbiness or not, which you shouldn't be like anyway. But
we only have 23 likes. That's terrible. We should say that more. Hit the like button. God, we suck.
Well, you were supposed to say that to start us off, Todd.
I didn't say it one time.
Yep. Tim, you were absolutely right. I don't know if you highlighted already.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You get your little digits off that. BBC Adult Disney World for bourbon lovers. Yeah, it really is. I
agree with this real quick. Group Anonymous. Bad. Sorry, go ahead. What did you say?
And you must put on makeup to hide the new face tattoo.
What?
I don't even know what that means. I probably should laugh, and maybe I shouldn't laugh. I don't know.
Because you were like drunk in the back seat of maybe it was like hangover or something. You're stew.
Yeah, I perked up for other reasons we'll talk about offline, Todd.
Sure.
As I was taking pictures, and you're like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm stalking."
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
But yeah, anyway, it was amazing. Now, what wasn't amazing was getting up at 4:00 this morning to catch my flight out of Louisville. That sucked. But,
Here's the other great thing, Andy.
Yeah.
I guess we can't say that. Sorry.
That nose is good. Well, don't do anything stupid.
July 19th.
So you're going to do it anyway. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
mean,
have
I think
fun.
it's...
Have fun, buddy.
If you want to...
We are going to be doing an event that weekend. The details aren't finalized, but we are going to be doing a very big event on July 19th in Maryland. Go ahead, Todd. You're going to say it anyway.
And Jonathan's coming up.
You got that face.
From Minnesota, Mississippi, and bringing our single barrels. You can taste our single barrels. And I think...
And many
other things.
There could be some.
So we will have Jonathan Maziano, K. Luke, July 19th.
We're also going to have Jonathan Maizano there. Will you ever learn how to say his name correctly?
No.
I mean, what if we called you Kuke? Like, you know,
I've been called a lot of things, Andy. It doesn't matter anymore.
Say, you got to get the man's name right. He's been good.
I call him Jonathan. Jonathan Maizano. How's that?
And what was that one finish that we turned down? The
Penne des Charons.
That's the best you said. You've been practicing. That's good. Coming up in a future segment of Todd Says Hard Words.
Hey, did you try the Sauternes one?
Yeah, I tried that. I tried the Pinot. I tried them all. They were all very good. It was really difficult to.
They also had port. They had
Tony Port. Also good.
They had Armagnac,
cognac,
Madeira,
sherry. Yeah, I mean, it was. Yeah. Look, they were all awesome. Fantastic. I did ask him. I said, "Hey, man, what happened to that Amarone bottle, your barrel?" And he literally said that it was just you had to order too much from a quantity standpoint, and it was ridiculously expensive to get the Amarone barrel sent from Italy.
Well, maybe next year.
Maybe next year we'll see. But
thank you, Big Daddy.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, dude, that's fantastic. Thank you, man.
It's really cool.
Wait a minute.
That's awesome.
That's not just cool, Todd.
No.
I feel like that is elite. Thank you.
I got a quarterback option with elite sauce.
Elite sauce? That's me. I'm elite.
That's awesome. Cab, that's their Keenan Reserve. So there was no cab.
No cabs there. I think he's working on the next rendition. So,
Son of Baker Sarah clearance. Nice, sweet Cindy. All right, Andy.
Actually, it's funny. I was thinking about you, Ben, when I was out there because we were having conversations around distilleries that are doing amazing things that just don't get the recognition they should. Kings County came up. I was like, I got a buddy who is right there and loves them, and you're absolutely right. They're doing some dynamite stuff. So. Yeah, but that was great to hear someone from Kentucky talking about Kings County. I was like, that was pretty cool. Yeah.
So you guys excited?
Who was that in the cartoon? I'm going to ban Jay now for just 5 minutes.
We have half a barrel of a toasted bourbon that was blended by Jonathan, and half a barrel of a rye finished in PX share barrels. So
yeah.
I'm super excited for these. I mean, no one else will have that.
Cindy's going to become my best friend, by the way.
I think she already is.
Corrected Jay out of the dates. That's Flacco, you dumb. You know that, Jay. Iowanians.
All right, and then we start loading the wheel.
All right,
guys.
Before
again,
you load,
good.
Oh, what are we giving away tonight?
So we have 2 giveaways. Okay. One is a sample of Jack 12.
Oh, nice.
Batch 3 from this year. Jack 14, which is from this year, of course. And from our great patron Mercader, a sample of the Barrels Seagrass Gray Label.
By the way, that's
16 year.
That's a beautiful pick. That's
a monster.
Have you had that, Todd?
Yeah,
it's really good.
It came out in 22, I think. I don't know
I have one. It's
that's
absolutely
great.
fantastic.
Thanks for sharing.
Which makes you so excited. I gave it to you, Dum Dum. Yeah.
I don't know about that. Rude.
Good.
All right, so that's one giveaway.
By the way, Todd, did you see this post? Big Daddy Tucker to Cleveland. What do you think about
that? Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
I don't know. I can see it happening. That's kind of
funny. Then they would have 2 of the Ravens Super Bowl champions on that team.
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
All right, so that's one giveaway.
He fills the barrels at the top that he blends for finishing. In other words, will the yield be pretty high? Yes, Ben. That's correct. I think it was, if I had taken the full barrel, it would have been around 40 cases. So you're looking at about 20 cases of each for both. So yes, that's correct.
It's a big yield. Big yield. And the other giveaway is
perfect spot for Tucker. Him and Watson can room together. Are you not seeing how funny Cindy is?
That's what I was implying, Andy.
That's hysterical. Oh, that's funny. Good stuff.
Rub no tug, Andy. I said rub no tug. How do I know more about this than you?
I got a hall pass.
Great. And the other giveaway is my top 7 so far of 25. The 13th Colony Maple Spiral Finish. K-Luke Toasted.
You're giving away 7 samples.
Batch 4, yes. This is another giveaway.
Look at
PFG, Bomberger's PFG.
Did you say PF Chang's? I am hungry.
Yeah, the Reveries Raven. The Night Stalker from Evernorth, Batch 4.
The Old Crow Double Barrel
K-Luke,
47. If you
Batch
drink
11,
all my Evernorth, you're gonna get in trouble.
It's almost gone. And Jack Daniels,
I knew it.
14. So that's the other. So you get to pick my top 7 or the Jack Daniels 12, 14, and Barrelcraft, the Seagrass 16 year. So that's two giveaways.
Earnestly. I represent Cleveland. I can confirm we don't want none of that. Don't worry. I don't think anybody's trying to sign a 35-year-old kicker that's got baggage at this point.
All right, Andy, I am going. If you want to play some music, somebody asked for Unskinny Bob. I think it was George Kane, way back when you were still probably picking up your daughter from practice.
Well, what's got you so jumpy, George?
I mean, so start playing some music while
Why can't you sit still? Yeah.
Is Poison going to, tour in 26? We saw them in 23. When do we see them with the stadium tour?
So I believe they're touring, yes, in 2026. Brett has this plan that is really pissing the other guys off because
I bet
he makes more money solo because he keeps most of the check.
Everything. Does he know who their guitar player is, Andy?
Is it funny money? Dean Kramer, right?
Dean Kramer.
Yeah.
I mean, he's making probably $200 a night. And Pete Avick, he's pretty good though.
Yeah, but if you're gonna pay a guy who was in a Kicks knockoff band versus CC DeVille, he's
split it 5-way or 4 ways or 90% 10. That's what he's probably doing.
Just because it looks like
what happened?
Doesn't mean you can call it Bumpers PF Chang. Sorry about that.
That's just funny.
I'm just hungry right now. I could go.
You are hungry.
Let's see. Hey Todd, just an idea out of curiosity.
What's up?
If it happens to coincide one night with a live stream, or even if not, would you be interested in watching, if they keep progressing, a Jets game with people live on stream? We can just drink.
I think we should do a Patreon only, but yeah,
let's do it. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
that is the.
Since you've taken all of our equipment and I'm down to nothing.
I'm making things happen, Todd. Don't worry.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I am.
I need my Roadcaster back, but please.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do. Oh no! He knows how to do it now. Oh no!
Oh, look who figures things out quickly.
Oh no!
You are no longer needed for anything, sir. You're no longer. You're just a pretty face at this point, and that's pushing it.
I'll take that though. Maybe I'll take it. I'll take it. I've never been called that.
No, probably not.
Shut up, Richard.
Anyway, no, I think it'd be fun one. I'd love to do a Patreon live stream. Have it come out now
during the Jets. I wish we had done it during the last game.
I will say this is really kind of funny. So I'll tell a little heartwarming story. But we went to Todd. I went to Carolina last year with my daughter.
Yep.
Every year we do a little daddy-daughter date. We go to 1 or 2 arenas. We're gonna try and hit them all because we could do this for as long as we can. To see the Jets play on the road at different places. So last year we went to DC. We also went to Raleigh to see the Carolina Hurricanes. The Jets were down after 2 periods, 3-0. And she's like, "Dad, let's just go home." She said, "Let's go back to the hotel. It was fun, but this is making me sad." I was like, "Well, look, we're not going to win every game, but you never know. That's what's great about sports. Like, you just never know, right? Let's give it a shot. If they scored an early one quick, who knows what can happen?"
Yeah.
Well, we walk out of there 5-3 winners. I mean, it was like crazy comeback. Yeah, they came back.
5 goals in
they
fourth quarter?
five in the third, and we won. And it was like epic, and it was crazy. And we're jumping up and down. She's screaming and yelling, and like, this is the greatest thing ever. And so it was. So fast forward, she's because I'm in Louisville. We usually watch the games together. We're on speakerphone together, and we're watching the game. She goes, "Dad, there's only 2 minutes left. I'm just going to go to bed." I was like, "Don't go to bed yet, honey." I say, I know it sounds crazy, but who knows? I know it's 3-1, but if they can just get one more in, what the goalie pulled, we might be able to squeak one out. Well, lo and behold, 2 minutes, 35 seconds left. We get one in. Names a cough, puts one in the.
Andy, remember I texted you? I said sports suck. Why do we even root for sports teams?
Yeah, I mean, people are texting me. I got Patreons were texting me. Colleagues from work, friends from school. Like people are texting me. My phone is blowing up. I'm on the phone with my daughter. Like it's insane.
Sorry.
And everybody's like, "Oh, it's tough, man. I'm sorry." First of all, it's funny. Like the people, I get calls if the Jets are winning or losing, or I get calls if Pour Some Sugar becomes on the radio at like 2:00 in the morning. They're playing Def Leppard, dude. Like I know that. But anyway, so it was just amazing, and then it's 3-2. I'm like, oh my god! It's like, don't hang up, just stay on with Dad for a couple more minutes. We never know what's going to happen. Then we're down to 30 seconds. Like, and
they almost scored on that review. Remember, it was like
and that got called back. I'm like, just stay with me, honey, to stay with me. And then all of a sudden, she was on about a 5-second delay. And
really?
I just start screaming. She's like, "What happened?" She goes, "Oh my god, they scored!
Yeah,
they
that's
scored!"
awesome.
And it was just so. It was so cool. And I was ready for the front desk to call and say, "Sir, can you keep it down up there?"
Yeah.
And then thank God, because this was John's like, "You ready to go out?" I was like, "I am ready now. I'm gonna go tie one on."
It's like 11:15 at night, right?
Yeah, it was so cool.
That's awesome.
Yes, you're right, Jay. They do have a Def Leppard new album coming out. It's called The Best of Caillou. You are going to love it. There's my man Frank. What's up, buddy?
Hey,
Hello,
Frank's
awesome.
Drinking some.
Frank, you are going to enjoy July 19th.
Oh, Frank, I hope you're going to be there, brother. Frank, tell me you're going to be there. July 19th.
You and Jackie come on out and join us, and we are going to have a good time.
Right,
how good are these K-Loos, dude? God.
I've drank. Oh, well, hold on. Cheers, Andy. This is the last of the rye. I've drank all of the.
All right, I'll drink that with you. Okay.
Guys, super psyched. There is definitely a citrus now on that.
I told you.
I can see what's in the lemon.
It's like a lime zest, like on that thing. It's just it's phenomenal.
I'm so happy that we could little old us 21090 that Stendo. That. Oh, by the way, where is it, Andy?
Oh, I know.
You gotta try this.
I can't wait. I know.
I would ride for you.
Let me tell you something right now. If I could,
I'm gonna pour a little bit of this right now.
I'm gonna use Todd language. If I had my druthers, which no one has used that
dancing
word.
Goat.
No one has used that word since they've named their kid Todd.
That's true. 1978.
But I will tell you this. I not only I need a dancing goat pick in our future, because everything they do is just really good, and nobody knows about it.
And they have their own juice coming. They have their own. You see that they announced today they're doing their own single barrels of their own juice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And we have some contacts.
We have a couple contacts. Let's get Nick back on. Nick was one of the best guests we've ever had. Yeah. He thought we were Stendo. He's like, I thought you guys were called Stendo.
He's the first guy that's made me want to curve the two. And I'm actually going to think about working on that for a slight redo of our logo. But
that's fine.
Hey, by the way, just to answer Cindy's question, she said, "How did you become a Winnipeg Jets fan?" I'm a lifetime Blackhawks fan. Last couple of years have been paid.
Good question.
Yes, they have.
You're from Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay, so actually, Todd, that is why I'm a Winnipeg Jets fan. So you can attest to this. If you are born in Baltimore, it's almost like it's in the blood. Your parents teach you to hate anything that comes from Washington, D.C.
Correct. That's correct.
No Capitals, no Nationals,
no Redskins.
No Redskins.
They kept the team out of Baltimore for so long.
So we're like, so we hated DC.
Yep.
DC could care less that we exist, and that's just the way it
I
was.
don't know about that.
So
beat them in football every time.
Oh yeah, but ass. I mean, I could so. And at the time, the Colts left. We were too young to really understand that the Colts had left. And so in the interim, I followed the Miami Dolphins because I loved watching Dan Marino play. And, NBC had their hockey games every Saturday that they did nationally, and I remember watching Timu Solani in his rookie season play for the Jets. And the finish flash, and he was so good. I was like, he scored like a hat trick. I watched him. I thought, those uniforms are pimp. That's like cool. I probably didn't say that when I was that young, but I was like, those are cool uniforms.
Sounds good.
I love them. Everything about it was like, these guys are really cool. And then, of course, you get the trading cards for your kids. Like, oh, I like the Jets. Like, who the hell are the Jets? Well, I like them. When I latch onto something, I love you forever. That's kind of
you do. Joe Flacco, case in point.
Joe Flacco. So yes, hence I'll be wearing a Browns jersey again this year.
Fuck you!
Don't you say that to me. Joe is better than the Ravens until he retires. And the Ravens are better again.
Blasphemy, and that's not true. No one is better than Ravens. Not Lamar. Not Derrick Henry. We're from Baltimore. That's my team. You can come and go.
Here's the difference between
screw you.
Here's the difference between me and Todd.
Yeah, I have loyalty to my city and my team.
Todd has loyalty
Tim
to
Raines
a brand.
and Joe Flacco, whatever, dude.
I have loyalty to people. So if Todd were to leave and go to another channel, I would follow Todd because I love Todd. He's the kind of person, even like Todd joins Jason and replaces Scott. It's Mash and Bald, right? So Todd's on Mash and Bald. I follow Mash and Bald, and I love them because I was a Todd fan, right? It didn't matter he left.
Oh my God.
If I were to leave,
oh my God, Andy,
I got a replacement.
It's like Concord grape juice.
He'd hate me. He would hate me, and he would he would ostracise me because Andy goes and he joins forces with the average drinker, and Todd would hate me forever.
Oh, I would hate that.
So
I would hate that.
Whatever. But anyway, so that, Cindy, is how I became a Winnipeg Jets fan, and somehow my daughter and I just connected on hockey of all sports. And
the question is, Andy, I keep going to this. This doesn't even work. When are you going to Winnipeg to see a game?
It's going to happen soon. I think next year it will happen. We were close. I missed last year an Avalanche game by one day. I was in North Dakota.
Here's what I think you do.
Winnipeg and watched it at a bar in Winnipeg when they went to play the Avalanche. But yeah, it's coming.
Single barrel pick at Dancing Goat. Nice. They're in Wisconsin, and you just travel right up to Manitoba.
Don't you worry, I'm going. Don't you worry, I'm going. Yeah, no Senators. Are you a Sens fan?
LP's in the house. There he is.
Yes, my buddy. LP,
Andy, play some music. Come on, man.
He knows the story.
Bang go the bells. Come on.
Bang go the bell. Oh,
you know how to do this, Andy?
Hold on 1 second.
You have no idea how to do this.
Roquan is my guy. Bears gave him away. Love Rock Reigns. Oh, she knows his name is Rock. Todd, she knew his nickname was Rock.
Where can I ask a question?
Where's
Cindy?
Where are you from?
Are you a Patreon member? Please come. If just not, be a free one.
Fork out $3.99 because
$3.99 a month.
We'll make.
We need you.
You have to come on
July 19th. Where do you live? Are you close to the Mid Atlantic? I'm curious.
Cindy's close to Frank Miller status in my eyes.
I see that.
Yeah.
Andy, this
and Dave, Diamond Dave, don't forget. He said, he lives. So what Dave is trying to say, because he only lives an hour away, is if we go up there, he'd like to join us, which is possible because he already has this coming out, people. There's Dave right there. Look at that. Look at that. There's Diamond Dave. There's Diamond Dave.
With
Anthony Peters, you got Chris Salmon, you got Robert Hayes, you got the boys from Pursuit United.
Yes.
You even have Funko Todd. His first barrel pick Funko Todd ever did was there.
It kind of looks like me.
So, it kind of does. It's another Caillou representation. So
all right, you ready to give away some whiskey?
Yeah, we can do that.
Are you gonna play some music? I mean, LP wanted you to play this. You had to do that, Andy?
He was on the White Sox. Oh, you live in Chi-Town. Okay, there we go.
God.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, good. Don't relax, Todd. You got to bloviate one of your words for an hour before I got here. I'm allowed to talk a little bit.
He has no clue how to set up his phone to do remote wireless through the Roadcaster.
I'm sure you figured it out. I'm sure you just hit Bluetooth, don't you?
We'll see if that works for you.
Well,
we'll see.
Let's find out. Roadcaster 2 Pro.
Oh.
Click.
Oh, he sees it. Oh. Let's see if he can do that. What do you guys think? Do you think he can actually do this? Can Andy pull off playing music through our soundboard?
I can pull off just about anything, Todd.
I want that back, by the way.
This is ours.
Yeah, doesn't do as well here.
It's like Debo's bike. We're just gonna keep it at my house.
No, coming back. I don't
Don't
like
worry.
not having. I don't like what we have here.
I like it when you're uncomfortable.
I'm uncomfortable right now. I have the wireless mic on my phone. I don't have access to that. Although JG said the phone is a better picture than the camera we're using. It might be true, actually.
Well,
It's-
it is done. My lighting is bad, but this is the camera we use.
It's
This
pretty-
camera is designed more for one than for two. I think, to be honest with
It might be.
you, I think it is.
We can get another
But
one.
you have a Galaxy too, right?
What?
Are you using your phone?
Yes.
Yeah, you have a Galaxy, right?
22, yeah.
Their like standard
Really good.
configuration is really solid.
I
Like,
know it is.
people- yeah,
I think it is actually better.
Yeah, I think so too.
Although the lighting is I have the lighting set for our camera, not for my phone, and so I'm kind of blown up. Whatever.
Let me see.
Do
if
I look
can
good,
make this
guys?
happen.
How do I look? Anyway, I want to bring up the wheel to give away some whiskey.
No, say it again. I'll put that on.
How do I look? Do I look like I look red in the picture of my phone?
I think like Bruce Willis from the original Die Hard. That's
I mean-
what I'm thinking.
Come on.
Can you see Todd in Die Hard? Can you see like he was cast in that movie?
I mean,
Say yippee ki motherfucker! I want to hear you say it.
yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Ooh.
I think it worked. I think it worked.
That's-
I think get cast as a stunt double.
oh, I am so going to.
Jeremy, what's up?
I'm
Need
gonna
more
clip
what?
that tomorrow.
Radiant. Oh, spin.
It was music. What
Andy, what was the one guy that
Skinny
used
Bob?
to be Brian what? What was it from our old top 10 days?
Brian Miller.
Brian Miller. He wasn't in there. It was Brian Toner. Never mind. Sorry.
It's okay, buddy.
Can we give away some whiskey? Or are you going to play
Yeah,
music? What's
I'm
going on
gonna-
here?
Hold on, I'm gonna try and play. Hold on, let me get the.
I'm going to bring up the wheel. Last
This
chance.
works.
2 giveaways tonight. Jack 12, Jack 14, Barrel
that?
Seagrass, Gray Label,
Do you hear
16
that?
year. Don't hear a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. I mean, it's not good. I hear something, but turn it all the way up. No, it sounds really bad.
That's because I got to echo you out.
What?
I got to mute
No,
you.
you're not doing it right. Something's not right.
Let
You
me see-
fucked it
let me-
up.
Let me see now. Hold on. Can you guys hear that? Because I muted Todd.
Checks. Tell them how bad that sounds. Sounds terrible.
Well, I need to play with it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Mm-mm. Still sounds bad. Still sounds really bad.
All right, well, then we're not doing music tonight. I'll figure it out. And by the
God
next
damn
time I
it.
figure it out, it'll be even better than it was before.
Jeez.
Because that's what I do.
Can you bring it here and I can do it right? Sounds better than an axle.
See, there we go. Thank you, Big Daddy. Yes, it does.
Oh, there's Drifting Drams. Andy,
you guys
by the
wanna come
way-
upstairs for some cupcakes and a glass of wine?
you never. Hey, what's up, John Cloud? Where you been then? We've been here every Tuesday night. Well, the last 2 months we haven't been here every Tuesday night, but come hang out. All right, let's bring the wheel up. Present.
All right, that's fine. Could you hear it? Was it muffled? Like, could you?
It was
actually
very
hear it?
muffled and sounded. Oh, Sven's in here. Oh, he's got in late. Well done, Sven. Let me put you on the list.
Thank you, Sven.
You're the rock.
Speaking of rock, to all those of you who did give us a super chat tonight, thank
do it.
you. And we'll give. I think you deserve a rock on.
Rock on. Thank you.
That was a young.
What'd you
Def
just
Leppard
pour
right
there,
there,
Andy?
man.
A little Reveries?
I
That's
sure
so
did.
good. That is my number 4 bottles so far of this year.
We should do some collective lists at some point.
Yeah, well, I drink way more than you.
But you are a functioning alcoholic. I will give
That
you
is true. What was I going to say to you? I don't
No,
include
wait,
single
yeah,
barrels.
One more there.
I
buddy.
think Andy, though, Andy.
One more.
Well, Oh, D. Owens. Good stuff. I'll get you. I think we should do like you and then me, because we've had enough this year. Maybe our top 5 21090 single barrels of 25. It'll be fun to do. We'll have probably.
It would be fun.
10.
By the way, when I was in Vegas with Mark, if Mark is still on here,
Mark Schroger.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, for those of you who don't know Mark is a great guy. That's me and David Souza and Mark out there in Vegas.
God,
so
Vegas is not cheap anymore. Or it's expensive.
No, it's not. But yeah, so that's our buddy Mark. Oh, here he is. So there's Mark. So there's Mark hanging out with us. We did go to In-N-Out Burger after that, which was great because it was after the Grateful Dead concert.
Andy, can I tell you a story? I was in Vegas last weekend for my work annual meeting at the where the hell was I? Venetian. We took over that.
By the way, that's beautiful.
It's really nice. It's huge. And we're a urology conference. So we have 16,000 urologic professionals at our annual meeting. And during the middle of that, at 6:00 at night, there's a line of deadheads coming under, because the Venetian is connected to the Sphere. We had to make the portations so they would come through our meeting.
Yep.
And swear to God, and get to and it was every Friday and Saturday night, thousands of deadheads coming through our meeting.
Well, the Venetian has a package with the Sphere.
Oh
so
my God.
If you actually go out to see a show at the Sphere, I would recommend you going to the Venetian, because you will actually get to see a show and see a really nice casino for much less. And hey, Wild Thing in the house.
Hey, Eddie, I wish you could play Tone.
Hey, you two.
Can I play Tone?
Like you and I like
Maybe
to
I can play it.
Wild Thing. Let me see if I can.
No, you can't play shit. You suck.
No, wait, dumb. Relax. I'll pull up Amazon Music here.
Oh, there you go. What were you playing before?
No, I'll pull it up on my screen.
Make sure you're on the roadcast. He has no clue how to use this thing.
I just got it once. If it's making yourself feel better, that I'm already doing stuff within a week that you've done for 2 years.
You've had this thing for 3 weeks.
So, I don't get too excited.
I love you, brother, but I want my roadcaster back.
It's not yours, it's ours, you dum-dum. And so
yeah, well, it's better here, obviously. You have no idea how to set the music up.
Shut up for a second. Okay. Hold
on. Scotty, thank you. And Tone Loke, you're in to win some whiskey. Love that. Let me put you guys in. Andy, we can't hear it.
It's because I haven't pulled it up yet. Just take your time.
I can hear it, though. It's not good, though. Yeah.
No worries, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. I haven't turned it up yet.
Oh, wait a minute. It's not good. Andy, it's not good.
Just wait. I haven't pulled it up yet. I don't even know how you're hearing it.
I can hear it.
Oh, really?
Everybody else can, too. You're terrible. Absolutely terrible. Please bring it back. What are you doing?
Just shut up for 1 second, please.
Okay. I'm trying to
see if this works. Okay.
It sounds like it's muffled. Like everything's muffled when you try to play it. Make sure your settings are right.
Hold on.
No, I'm serious.
I've never played with this thing before, dum-dum.
Oh my God.
I mean, this is your one job, was learn the roadcaster. Now I've got
to
do
give
that
it back
too.
To me.
Now I've got to do that too. Why do I have to do everything myself?
Because you kept it.
Well, hold on.
Andy, come on. We can keep going. You guys, we're gonna give away 2 winners very soon.
You're good at talking. Just talk. Bring up your wheel. Do something.
No, I will ask a question to the chat.
Ask a question to the chat.
We announced tonight 2 K-Luke single barrels. We're taking half a barrel of each of a toasted bourbon from K-Luke or a rye finished in PX sherry barrels from K-Luke. Which one are you more excited about? Put in the chat. Toasted or PX? Go. Let's see. There is 39 people watching. We're losing people because Andy can't play music.
No, that has nothing to do with the music, Todd. No one cares
PX or
about
toasted?
playing Tone Loc.
I'm just curious. D. Owens says toasted. Show me the proof says toasted. All right. Mark says toasted. C.A. Scotty says PX. Tone Loc says toasted. John Cloud, PX. JG says Dickle. Larry says toasted. Gandy says toasted. And PX.
I'm not gonna lie
That's
to you. I don't know how this works, so I really don't care. at
You're
this
not
point.
good
So-
at it, Andy. It's not good.
Well, it's the first time I've tried, Todd.
Can I
but-
try doing it?
Todd, I don't give a rat's ass. I mean, if it makes you feel better, little fella, go
I'm
for
not-
it.
Andy, it's not
It's
making me.
just do it. Stop.
Did you
stop. Wait,
play
what?
it?
Is that mine?
That's you.
How the hell did that come up now? That's what I was trying to get to play.
Play it.
Well, I just turned it off for God's sakes. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, no.
That's what I was trying to get up here. Hold on.
All right, I'll keep going by.
Can you hear it now?
No, we can't. Yeah.
Why is it so
Nope.
low?
I don't know.
As soon as I play it,
It's done. David says toasted. LP says toasted. Eric, PX. Oh, Big Daddy. The answer is
whatever.
both. It's both. Both.
The correct
Gilbert.
answer is both, by the way. Yeah.
Gilbert, both.
Spin the wheel and land the plane.
Spin the wheel.
And land the plane.
Hold on.
Oh.
It's thought they can PX. Whichever one is available in my team. Corey, they should. Well, I don't know where you are, but they should be available.
Let me
both.
just say this. Let me just say
Yes.
this.
Yes.
The toasted will be the more popular of the two. However, if you sleep on the rye, shame on you. I'm going to make this the equivalent of what people who slept on the OCD was. In fact, you were just talking about our favorite single barrels of the year. That's where I was going with this whole thing. Mark and I were out in Vegas with David, and David tried the Glens Creek OCD number 5 for the first time. He's not a bourbon drinker. He's a rye guy.
Who is?
David Souza. And he said, this is the best bourbon I've ever had in my life.
Of the OCD.
Yes, our pick. He's like, send me a bottle. I don't care what it takes. Figure it out. I was like,
Did you send him a bottle?
No, I don't have any left.
Oh, no. I don't know if I have any either.
But
Oh, no.
But if we can figure something out by the time he gets here in July, that's fine. So there's a teaser too. Guess who might be coming here in July? So yeah, Corbin. Corbin
Can you guys hear this?
Cash, Jonathan Maizano.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
Well, yeah, you pulled up YouTube.
Why not do that then? Andy? Smart.
I could have.
No, you're not that smart.
So now we
All
gotta
right.
watch Mark Torkian.
I don't know.
At least put the big picture on.
Oh, yeah. I can
Do
do that.
full screen.
I mean, what do you think about Bullet Boys, Andy?
I think they're a C-level hairband.
Sea level.
Yeah.
That's probably true. All right. Enough of them. I had to do some music. It's a good song, though.
Price point of the K-Loop will be coming soon, Mark.
We're getting, it's in the chorus. I love this song. I like
do
this
I.
band a lot.
Name 5 songs by Bullet Boys.
I can't.
There you go. That's how good
Hard
they
as a
are.
Rock. Who's up in here? Money, is that one song from them?
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
3?
one song. Yeah, so
That's about it. Andy, are they in your top 50
top-
of all time hair bands?
we'll see.
I think they
because
are.
My
I think
list is
they
a little
are.
bit more eclectic than yours is.
All right, enough of them.
So
Enough of them.
we'll see.
Sorry. All right, there's your music. That sucks. It was Bullet Boys. I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry, I couldn't get the Roadcaster fixed for that. That was fantastic.
Wheel of names. All right, guys. There's 2
that
winners
was
tonight.
disappointing.
If you win, you can pick whether you want the Jack 12, 14, and Barrel Seagrass Gray Label 16 year, or 7 samples of my top 7 of 2025. which includes the Jack 14, but not the 12. So that's up to you. God damn it, Andy.
What?
You guys just saw ACC's. What? What is that? Oh, ACDC. I think it's ACDC. Thomas, where did you see them? Because I've seen clips and Brian's struggling a bit.
Brian's 80 years old, isn't he?
He's in his 70s, I'm
he's
sure.
He's got to be
Hey,
close.
you! Shut me out! I mean, how do you do that? I can't. Jesus, I'm coughing it. Loki. Jesus. Oh, God. I'm coughing just doing that.
You dumb. Oh.
All right. So first winner, if they're here, which they're probably not, gets the pick.
He is pushing 80.
Is he really?
He's 77 years old.
God love him.
So God bless him for being out there.
Should we go see them in DC or Landover?
When are they going? That's where they
Like
going
in, I think in June.
I'd go. It's ACDC. What the hell?
I agree.
I'll go.
All right.
Are you going to be allowed to go?
Yeah, sure. We're going to spend a lot of money and probably be disappointed.
But if we do a review of it, we can expense the tickets.
That's true. It's true. It's true. I like the way you think, Andy. Expensive.
It's a tax write-off. I don't even know what a write-off is.
We don't even know what a write-off is.
I'm pretty sure that's what it means. Because when I show up to work with my briefcase full of crackers,
that's
so
the
kind of lingo I use when I talk. So, yeah. Let's just write that off. It doesn't matter. Do you want to write off this? No, I do not. But
Andy, here's a question. So Sammy is doing a residency in Vegas with Michael Anthony and Joe Satriani on guitar.
Correct.
What would you rather see?
Of the
David
two?
Lee Roth?
Well.
I know you're a Hagar fan, so I know that. You're more of a Van Hagar than Van Halen.
Let me ask you this though, because I didn't see the entire set list. How much of David's solo stuff did he play?
0, which sucked to me. I don't know why.
That's a missed opportunity.
0.
That's a miss to me. Because if I could hear him saying like, just like
nothing.
Paradise,
no Yankee Rose,
if I could hear
no,
Yankee
nothing.
Rose,
Nothing.
a little late enough. Like
Nothing.
his solo. That's why I like Hagar so much. By the way, Todd, because it's not that I dislike David's work with Van Halen because it's classic, but solo Sammy is I Can't Drive 55. A couple different songs are okay.
Yeah, he played nothing, which surprised me.
Solo David Lee Roth was great.
Now
he had some killer guitarists and just his band in general was. I mean,
Billy Sheehan.
He had Billy Sheehan on bass. He had not Satriani at the time. He had it was Steve Vai. He had some amazing guitar players. His bands were great. And his songs were good. They were catchy. Like I loved most of his albums were really,
Andy,
really
about
good.
this one. Going crazy.
Going crazy.
Going crazy. Oh. Can't play that?
Now, Sammy's body of work with Van Halen, I mean, he was perfect.
Just like living in paradise.
Mm-hmm. So
just a gigolo, and everywhere I go.
Now, I did read that the reason Sammy's doing the residency is because he doesn't have many shows left in him.
California Girls.
And so he wants to be at a place where he can kind of stay still and not have to do all the traveling, hotels and stuff like that, so he can kind of do more shows. So I am interested in seeing Sammy. By the way, Tesla's doing a residency in Vegas too.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Uh-huh.
I would not. Where are they doing that at?
I don't know. I don't remember where
hotel
I read that.
has Tesla, and who's going to that?
No, it's supposed to be nice. I think it's the Hampton Inn.
There's no reason why Tesla has a residency in Vegas.
It's the Hampton Inn. It's about 10 miles outside of Vegas. It's supposed to be really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like the the casino that in God, National Lampoon's Vacations 3 in Vegas. Papa Giorgio went to off the strip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where they're playing.
How many fingers have held up behind the bag?
That's where Tesla's playing.
Wait, how do I get on the wheel? The wheel, I believe, Todd has made for people who were
Super Chats.
Super Chats.
Yeah. $5 Super Chats. We have 2 giveaways tonight. Jack 12,
Eric
Jack
Gunderson
14.
wants to know, is he on the wheel? Did you put Eric on there, Todd?
Yeah, I did, but I will
You're
make sure.
Check. Tesla doesn't feel. By the way, Tesla's a good band though. They're a really good band. They
I
sound.
don't know. Maybe I did. Jesus. Hold on.
Sammy never said goodbye. Has 2 great songs.
You might be right.
When Hammer Falls. That's what.
All right,
I don't mind Sammy's
Hold
solo
on a
stuff.
second.
I like Sammy with Van.
I gotta make sure I have
Halen
everybody on
better
here.
than I like his solo stuff, and I like David's stuff with Van Halen, but I love his solo stuff. So it's just kind of like a weird cross for me. But
All right, keep talking because I got to check now. I don't think I have Eric on here.
Yeah, you have one job, Todd. One job.
In my defense, Andy, I'm kind of drunk now.
But I don't think the people who are paying us
I get it.
are going to use
I'm
that
going
as
back
an
and check
excuse,
it.
Todd. I'm
Well,
going
you
to
can't even play music.
Let me put him
Jesus.
up. Let me put him up there so you can see him. He sweats when I do this. See, don't flick them off. They're helping you. Why would you?
That's for
flick
you.
off?
That's for you.
You're an ass. You shouldn't. Do
I'm an
that.
ass. Play some music. I don't know how to play music.
Well, I can pull up a YouTube clip if you'd like.
Do it then. Jesus, it's better than nothing.
Fine. God, Todd, I'll play some damn music.
All right, I gotta make sure I've everybody on here.
Hold on,
Frank.
I'll play. Do you like Hardline? I'll play Hardline.
Sweet Cherry. You get me, Mom. Sherry, I want what you got all over me. Isn't my love strong enough?
Cannot work like this.
What? Suck.
See, there's some music.
Play something else.
Okay, I'll play some. I like Def Leppard. Let's play some Sugar.
Take a bottle, shake it up. I'm not doing that all. I'm not. You're gonna put that in. I'm stopping before you do that.
But Todd, you're
Suck.
versatile. You can even do some R&B.
Because my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. They're like, it's better than yours, damn right. It's better than yours.
See?
I
See?
hate that.
You're,
I hate it.
you're so versatile. I mean, I'm madly impressed by that.
You're madly impressed.
You did a nice job with that. And you can even do Warrant.
She's my cherry pie. Cool drinking water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry wood. You're not going to use that, are you?
Oh, somewhere down the line, I'll use that for something.
See, I can play music, Todd. I just 4 really good songs in a row. By the way,
Yeah,
you are a talented mother. You know what? You really are.
I'm trying to check all of our.
Sex and sass all rolled
Super
up into
chats.
one pretty bald package.
Since Amy never helps anymore. She doesn't watch us.
No, Amy, where are you?
Where are you, Amy?
Todd's
I need
lost
you.
without you. Come back.
I need you, Amy. Gosh. Where have you been all of our
I
last
need you now.
2 years?
Wow, more than words can. Who sings that song, Todd? I need
See,
that.
I didn't hear what you said, Amy. I'm trying to track super chats.
You're really struggling here, aren't you, buddy?
No,
God, I do like this New Holland too. This is really good.
yeah, well, I haven't tried any of that. How about giving me that so I can review it?
Oh, I don't want to hear that. Cry me a river. Man, the amount of shit that is sent to you that I never try. Who was I talking to this week? Jonathan said, "Did you try the stuff that I sent?" No, Todd drinks all the shit that you sent. So I was like,
I've got actually Jonathan stuff is in a box right here. I haven't touched it. So
he said, "Wait a minute, you're telling me that you came out here to hang out with me, and this is the second time I sent him stuff for both of you, and he doesn't share?" I was like, "Yeah, that's the kind of guy I work
still
with."
right here, Andy.
Do you
wouldn't
see?
know it was sent.
Do you see what I'm dealing with here, Jonathan? He goes,
Eric.
"Man, I'm sorry." He said he felt bad, but "Whole Heart" is a great song. Corn and Whiskey, yeah.
Play that.
Stream.
Oh, Eric was the last one. That's why I didn't get him. God damn it. God. I love you, Eric. Eric was sick for the Chattanooga pick, Andy. We've got to get him another pick.
Yes,
Randy.
we do. I'm here, buddy. I'm just it's your world. I'm living in it.
All right, Eric, you're now in to win it. You still can't play shit. God, you're terrible at this.
Wait, can you hear it? Can you hear that?
I can hear it. You're not good at this at all.
But I haven't.
Please
pulled
come
it
back.
up. I haven't pulled it up yet. I don't understand.
I'm going to drink in honor of our 2 Kaluic picks. some K-Luke batch 11. Oh, so good. Andy, we can hear what you're doing. It's not good, though.
Well, that's because it's a Modelo commercial.
You're so bad at this. Andy is awful. Guys, hashtag return the Roadcaster.
I am happy that you found the one thing you're good at. I am happy.
Patch 11 is so good. Oh my God. I don't think it's still available. The toast is still available somehow. Actually, wait for our single barrel pick. Buy that first. Don't buy that. I'm just joking. Buy both.
You're doing great, Todd.
What are you doing?
Shut up.
I'll drink. The wheel's ready, by the way. I've got it ready. I missed Eric. We can't hear it because it's below it. Bring it up, Andy.
I'm going to. I'm getting back to the studio.
Well, you're playing it, though. I can hear that.
It won't let me, before presenting, remove another media.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, that's because of your wheel.
Go ahead.
There we go.
You figured it out, Andy. Well done.
Yeah, it was difficult. Now you're completely useless because I can do this too. So you are rendered useless at this point.
Andy, that Roadcaster's coming back next week. Next Tuesday, it's at this house. I don't know if you're here or not, but that Roadcaster.
We'll see, because A, you got to come over. B, you got to get past my 6-pound guard
Andy,
dog.
I will kick Rocco to Sabrina Park.
He will light your ass up.
That little shit.
I
will throw out the window like Baxter over
This burrito is good, but it is chilly. Yeah, well, now, what do you love? Well, I love scotch, and of course, my dog Baxter here. Yeah, well, now this is going to happen. That may be the loudest I've ever laughed in my life at live.
That was Jack Black, right?
It was Jack. I think I was talking to my brother about this. The 2 times I laughed the hardest at a movie theater when you see something you don't expect. One was when Baxter got punted.
Yes.
The other was in Old School when the band was playing Turn Around. Every now and then I need you now. I fucking need you more than ever. And I was like, oh my God. He started dropping random
real quick.
bombs.
Big Daddy, what are you talking about?
Best.
If you want me to hand deliver a bottle of your OCD number 5 or Corbin Cash, what are you doing?
Yep, Rocco's up to 6.
DM me. What does he mean? Big Daddy, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. I like what you're thinking here, but who are you delivering it to? And Eric, yes. Andy, where did we see Extreme at back in 1990, probably 3?
We saw Extreme not too long ago. By the way, Extreme is opening up for Def Leppard on the current tour in a couple of select shows.
Where did we see Extreme at an iconic place back in like 93?
Hammerjacks.
Hammerjacks.
Yes, we did.
And
I have multiple visions of goodness from that.
Yes, we saw things. Yeah, we were like what?
Todd became a man that night.
I wish I did. I wanted to.
We all wanted to. Well, actually, 2 of the 3 of us wanted to. The other one didn't
That's true. That's true.
There was a lot revealed in the years later.
At the time, we didn't know that, but yes. Oh my God. Big Daddy's the last half hour. Oh.
Yeah, that's why he was saying DM him, Todd. That you don't have to read everything. You just kind of interpret.
Oh, Andy, look at Corn and Whiskey. 3 Sides Every Story. That's a great album, by the way. Nobody talks about 3 Sides Every Story.
That is a wonderful album. Actually, all the Extremes albums are good. They are ridiculously underrated.
Talented.
And I will tell you right now, Todd, if we do our top 50, they're very, very, very
We are going to do a
high
top 50. As soon as you get OBS on your laptop, we will do that. Well, actually, we don't need the OBS for that because it's not a reaction.
No,
but I have my top 50 already done. You have to do your top 50.
Yeah, you actually did. I wish you put a little bit more effort into these things because you did yours in like 5 seconds. You Googled it and just gave me a list.
No, I didn't either.
I actually think about these. This is why we quit top 10 with 210.
Oh,
We say here's
Can I
this
please?
week's topic.
Oh my God.
And it would be, hey, top 10 songs from 85. Todd would look up top 10 songs from 85 and just plug it in. It's like, I'm ready. And I would actually go back and I'd research. And we needed a happy medium with that.
No,
So
that's not true at all.
It's extremely true.
You're ridiculous about this. Just think about it for a night. Put your top 50 down. Come back to it. Make any adjustments and send it to me.
Do you have Shotgun Messiah in yours?
No,
Why?
I don't. This isn't singles. This is bands. You dummy.
No, it's not you dummy. Some of these bands they're at number 50, you're not going to know more than one or two.
Oh, I know,
songs.
Andy. That's full of shit. You know at least 75 to 100 80s rock bands, and you can put top 50 in that list very easily.
Is Funny Money in there?
No,
Why not?
because they're not the top 50. I don't consider them. No, although that's a good point. You say that now.
Yeah, think about it. Yeah, you just shut up. See, this is the problem. I think about stuff. You don't. You are like
Just
the
stop.
scarecrow.
Wheel time, Andy. We're gonna we're wheel
You're
time.
like the bald scarecrow.
You're dumb. That's it.
You've drank too much tonight. Everybody, send Todd some money for Tylenol. He's gonna need this tonight.
No, send me any money. Are you guys excited about K-Luke? We have
I knew it was you, Fredo.
Quarter
I knew it was-
Cash,
Great.
Evernorth,
That's so funny.
Pursuit, Chattanooga.
Todd, you know
Is
that
there another
reference is
group?
from Greg? Do you know that reference is from Greg?
What?
I knew it was you, Fredo. I knew it was you and you broke my heart. Do you know what that's from?
Is that from?
Come on, little
I
fella.
don't know.
Come
What
on.
Fredo is from. I don't. Andy, what do you ask me these things for?
Not Chuck E. Cheese. It's someone wrote it.
Godfather.
Thank God.
Yes.
God forbid, Todd.
Def Leppard's 1 through 6.
That
true.
is true. Jay. Jay knows me so well.
Godfather 2.
By the way, do you guys want to see what Jay
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs, the flamethrower. That's really popular. Do you guys
What
want to see
happened
what
to you, big boy?
No, I did not see you playing with your dolls again. Do you guys want to see what JG, by the way?
Your
I talk
schwartz
about
is as
how-
big as mine.
I hate it when they get twisted.
I hate it with you.
Jay, although he's wearing a hat in this,
Mom,
is
best friend.
He's more rugged than Todd. So he is allowed. I'll show you just a
Oh.
quick clip of JG.
Ew.
Hello. Hey, what's up, Andy? Yeah, man, I got the script and the cash from my agent a couple weeks ago. Yeah, man, don't stress out, man. I've memorized the script. I've gone up and down it. I've got this nailed. Yeah. I'm gonna go record this thing now. Yeah, I know. Def Leppard came out with a brand new album. You say that all the time. All right, man. I gotta go. Talk later.
That sounds exactly what you would say too. Yeah, no, definitely. I know, Andy. I've listened to it. It's
But
good.
Don't you think, compared to you or him,
Can I spin the
up for
wheel?
the role of Bruce Willis, don't you think Jay would get the role first?
Whatever. Yes, sure. Can we just spin the wheel? I want to go to bed.
Todd, you're the one in charge of the wheel.
Oh, I am. That's true.
Do it
All right, let's
yourself,
shuffle.
asshole.
Just keep firing, asshole.
Keep firing, assholes. Who's that? He's my brother. Who made him that? I did, sir.
Wait, I'm surrounded by
He's a
assholes.
captain, major
I'm surrounded
asshole.
by assholes.
I knew it. I
love
was
it.
surrounded by assholes.
That is the best movie. All right. Is it up, Andy?
Hot.
All right.
Too hot.
Let's see who wins. They're not watching anymore. They can pick whatever they want. Let's see who wins the first pick
Comb
of
the
giveaways.
desert. We ain't found shit.
No, it's Nashville Mac. It is. Is Mac still watching? He probably isn't. He probably went to bed. I would have went to bed. Is he still there? Let's see, Andy.
Is anybody out there?
Nashville Mac has won the first pick of what he wants.
Anybody wonders?
Does he want the Jack 12, 14, and Barrel Seagrass 16 year?
Seabass and the
level?
boys said this one's on
He won my
them.
top 7 of 25 so far. What does he want? He's gone. He's not there, is he?
Todd, I don't know.
Nashville Mac's gone. Damn it. All right. Well, I'll ask him tomorrow.
He just texted me. Tell Todd to go. Oh, I'm not going to finish that sentence. So
Go fuck
that's not
himself?
nice. Yeah, that's
No.
not nice.
All right. Well, let's see who wins the second giveaway. Since Mac's not watching anymore, we're not good enough for him. I don't blame him.
It's also 11:30.
It's all right. Let's go. I'm tired. Let's see who wins.
Then.
Who wins the second giveaway? I don't know what it is.
And the winner is Mark. Did Mark get it? Mark, or is it Robert? Oh, Robert.
Robert.
First time winner, Robert.
Yes.
Well done. That's fantastic. Robert, if
Is
you're
Robert still here? Probably not either. It doesn't matter.
If not, Todd will keep them both and not send anyone anything.
That's not true at all.
Add it to the samples he gets sent and doesn't drink. So that is how that's going to go.
What are you
Congratulations,
talking
Robert.
about?
Congratulations, Robert.
All right, Robert, good job. Well, we'll find out what Nashville Mac warrants, and Robert goes the other thing. Robert, I don't know if you're a Patreon member. I don't think you are. Wait, I need to get your address somehow. Does anybody know Robert? I don't know how I get down to him.
You guys know Maddie? She's a...
What?
Never mind.
All right, Andy, what do you have coming up this week?
I got an appointment tomorrow.
with my proctologist.
He's going to give me the finger.
No, good for you.
That rubberies
Well,
is good. No,
we thought Evernorth was coming this week. It's not. Hopefully next week.
I
right?
doubt it.
Really? Not next week?
I have no faith in anything anymore.
Oh.
I really don't.
We're just at the
we're
mercy of everything.
Well, that's the way everybody else is too. Let's just be honest. That's the way it goes.
That's true. All right.
So-
Well, we will be live next Tuesday. When will we be live next week? Next evening.
We will be live next Tuesday.
Let's do this again, the same way. We just
Yeah, actually, we'll do it this way again next Tuesday because I am going to not give you back the Roadcaster. So that actually
Why?
works out perfect. At this point, it's just because it makes you mad.
I can't keep doing this, Andy.
What's the matter? Why are you upset?
I don't like it.
Well, let's take the people out with something fun, shall we?
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Let's take them out with something.
Check out our Patreon. Great picks coming.
Kick ass.
Oh, okay. What is
Oh
this?
my God, Todd! There it is.
Oh my God.
There it is. There it is.
Just end it now.
There it is. Look at that.
It's an empty net. That's great.
Look at this. Down 3-1. Look at this. People watch. This is what you missed if you weren't watching. Oh, I'm getting chills. I'm getting
Please
chills,
turn
Todd.
it off. Turn it off.
I'm
Turn it
getting
off.
chills.
Guys, we'll see you next week.
I'm getting chills.
Check out our Patreon for some updates and maybe a live stream for Patreons with the game 1 or 2 of the
Todd,
Jets.
there's 8 seconds left. Now, if you watch Perfetti,
Oh
watch
my
this.
God.
Wheeler's whiffs on this, has the foresight to
I
get
already- I watched it.
it. Who puts it through the tip by Perfetti? That's perfection. 1.8 left. Look at that. Place goes nuts. The Winnipeg whiteout is a real deal. You got to watch it. Gotta
Good
love
night,
it.
Big Daddy. Good
How great
night,
is
sweet
that?
Cindy. Good night, Candy. Thank you, Candy. We're super excited about that.
Oh, look how happy they are.
You guys crack me up.
I'll be there one day. I'm gonna
Cheers
be
to
there one
Luke.
day.
You will.
I'm going to be
You
there
will
one
be.
day. I will
Andy, is
be
there a
one
barrel
day.
pick we can do in Winnipeg?
Crown Royal.
Oh, no.
They're right outside of Winnipeg.
Yes.
Literally.
Super excited
You
about
know
K.
that?
Luke. Guys,
So-
in July 19th,
Good night,
Jonathan
good night,
is
Andy.
coming
Good
to
night, Scott
Baltimore.
Van Pelt. Yeah, there we go. See if
All right, turn this off. End the stream. What are you doing?
I'm actually enjoying just watching it
Oh,
now.
God.
Look at that, Todd. I mean, how great is that?
I've seen it. I watched
Look
it
at the place
live.
going nuts.
I don't need it. I mean, I don't live in
Oh.
Winnipeg.
God,
You live in Maryland. Why are you enjoying this?
How many Maryland hockey teams do we have?
0.
Well, that's why I have to watch something.
But
else.
why Winnipeg?
I've already explained that story. What is your
No,
problem?
you really haven't. You just said you don't like DC.
And I talked about Timu Solani and how I saw him play, and I got Todd, you heard the whole thing. Or are you that?
That
wasted?
shouldn't be enough. Timo Solani should not be enough to be an avid fan of Winnipeg. I love you, brother, but that's weird.
Well, let's. Well, then
I think you should move to Canada. You would fit in really well there.
Can I bring all your Disney CDs with me, Todd?
You sure can. You sure can.
Good night, you bald, beautiful son of a
Good
bitch.
night, guys.
We'll see you next week.
Love you all. We're never getting through this.
Wasn't ready for that.
Get yourself Jack here. What's wrong with you?
Fine.
I also didn't have dinner.
Oh, you have dinner?
There's nothing in my stomach.
Oh my God. We drank 8 whiskeys.
I felt drunker after the first beer.
Oh my God. Jeez.
Is that center?
And a barrel of beer. I don't even know at this point, Andy. We haven't gotten to that point. Come on, dude. Let's go. Finish this. This is important. Well, maybe
Do
it's not.
it still look high?
You do. You do. But let's go.
Okay. Where are we starting from?
Welcome back to 1090.
Welcome back to
Yes.
I'm Andy, you're Todd.
Yes.
Okay.
And just go into it. Let's review FAO2.
Let's just do it.
Don't worry about 01. Say
Don't
we
worry
love the
about it.
01. Say the difference.
I'm not worried
Let's
about
go.
01.
So drunk.
That was so springtime.
What are we gonna do? We've reached our limit, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know if this is a good idea at this point.
We got one more to do. Come
Okay.
on, sit.
Okay, hold on.
Come on.
I'm trying.
There's a lot of whiskey over here.
This is too much.
Come on. We got one more to do.